Hello, hello. Uh, Welcome in. I am just finishing setting up everything. I kind of took a nap before stream since it's a little bit too hot where I am at the moment. Um, but yeah, I am here. I apologize for being late. Hello, hello, Kobe. Welcome in. The deck list that I'm gonna be starting with is what you eating, Sneaky? I just had sandwich. I just wanted something quick. So hello Ezra, how are you doing today? Viewer decks. I think I'm gonna pop. Now, is the audio fine for everyone, by the way? We're gonna be doing Venti Meow's Albedo Spice as the first deck for today. I'm gonna try and get through because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending how long it takes. Game not unseen, audio fine though. Oh, I know what that is. I know why. I know why. Hang on. I was recording. Is this fixed? There we go. I was recording some Wuthering Waves gameplay that I put in the Discord server. Because the new the new event, you can keep True Sight for Chun-Li, which lets you do some really, really ridiculous things, honestly. Let me bring the chats back up. Because I'm gonna have chat popped out, right? That's the only way I figured out how to have both chats open. It's a little bit scuffed, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so first deck we're gonna be playing today is Venti Meow's Albedo Sauce. Oh, that's what I was saying. I've got 5 decks today. Venti Meow, Tentia, Grace's deck, Darth Luke's deck, and then Velia's deck. I'll try and get through all of them, but realistically, I will probably only get through 4 today. But give you the deck list anyways. And then, like, I will still just add them to the list, and then we play. Since this is Mondstadt, I think I'm gonna keep Mondstadt, and yeah, I'll use the chasm. I really am sad though that we're not getting like Castle Gathering, because the new card backs look really pretty. Like they really need to give us one. Okay, so this, I think Venti Meow described this as Infinite Plunge. So I'll start with this deck. Set as active. Okay, let's start a fresh AOC and then see how this goes. How's everyone's day been, by the way? It's probably evening time for most EU people, and or all EU people, and then it's morning time for most NA people. And if there's any AS region people, what are you doing? Please go to bed. I think because I've got both talent here, Yoimiya talent actually seems insanely good here. So I think I'm gonna send back In Every House a Stove. No normal, well, no reduction on Yoimiya's normals is kind of awkward. I'm kind of confused. Look at this deck. I mean, I kind of get the spice, right? You probably set up Yoimiya's burst, then Kaya's, and then you go to Albedo and do infinite plunges. I mean, that's what I'm guessing anyways. But we're playing against a version of NEC, so this might be a little bit punishing if I'm just not fast enough here. Since they're probably gonna get a react, I think I'm just gonna go normals here. Playing Yoimiya talent with dice reducers like in Yoimiya is just insanely good in my opinion. Because you can just get this first turn KO. Okay. What are they gonna do? Hello Elia, how are you doing today? It's It's good to see you in. I hope you're resting well. I also just realized I probably need to make a Discord ping. Like, I completely forgot. I copied the entire piece of text for my go live notification, and then I kind of just forgot to drop it in on the Discord. So I will do that after this game. I think I'm going to keep the Paradise here, honestly. We maybe are going to just be able to get everyone down with between these two. I mean, yeah, because my guess is that like you plunge and then you trigger Glacial Waltz, and then off of triggering Glacial Waltz, you kind of just get these melt plunges, which are strengthened. But okay, dealing with some cramps, but I'm good, lol. That's fair. I hope the cramps go away soon and you just do really feel better. Okay, go burst here. We seriously might just get away without having to use Albedo here. But I think I'm gonna go to Albedo here. Use his talent as the opener next turn to save some dice. Then swap here. Yeah, we maybe just are gonna get enough melts through here. End here. Hopefully we get enough dice now. Yeah, let me copy so long. Let me copy this go live. This go live message. Pick up. Yeah. I'll have to double check things after I'm done. We've only got one round of Yoimiya burst, which is kind of a little bit awkward. Trying to set up both bursts with no energy generation. Here's the problem. If I Albedo talent, he is just going to die, right? So the only way, or the only reason I'm doing Albedo talent here is to save on some dice. Okay. This is kind of going to be an awkward turn, because they're going to go hit here. We get seeds applied here. Tick down, tick down. I can't even have played the Ball Princess because of Fortress. Go here. Hit for 6. Draw up a little bit. Okay. Pingration. This deck seriously just looks like a kind of weird version of Yoimiya, but with more plunge style. It's so spicy, honestly. But I need to get it done this turn. Go here. How do I want to do this? Tune 1 here. How many can I generate? Can generate 2 with Ball Princess. Kill Nahida here. Draw a card. Okay, thanks to the medication. Had a piece of chocolate, so I'm just waiting for medicine to kick in so a notification pop up. Well, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Oh, wait, this is pretty good. Having this is pretty good. Heal up here to burn it. Then we go... I can generate 2 dice here, right? Yeah. Bring up here. Bring up here. 2 dice. I can draw 1 more card. I kind of did mess up. I should have played Chef Mao before I played anything else. This is gonna deal to... Can I just get a Yoimiya solo here in honesty? I don't think so. I'm gonna enter and this is gonna hit me for 3. With this, then I get 1 shield. They KO here. I normal attack here and it's not enough. They maybe can heal up through this. Yeah, I definitely should have played... Oh wait, it deals 4, right? Because of Nahida burst. Okay, this is kind of awkward. Okay, maybe. Okay, you know what? Maybe I can do. Maybe I can do this. Let's see. Not the greatest of dice, but I've got a lot of tunable pieces here. Normal attack here. They're gonna burst here, which is gonna deal 2. If they have, I haven't lost yet. I think I do just lose. Thankfully, though, we can just use Fresh Wind and Freedom, or Wind and Freedom, the original one, to burn the I always forget this is strictly prohibited. Okay, then I don't want to do this. Normal does kill here, but then I think their normal does actually just do enough because that's 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't even play this. Okay, use Pink Ration to burn. Then I go... It doesn't matter because I don't think I'm going to survive past this turn. Normal attack here. If they have I haven't lost yet, then we do just lose on the spot right now. If they don't have it, then I don't think we win either way because we just don't win this exchange. Yeah. I can only deal 2 here. And then they kind of just do burst or anything else. And then I'm down anyways. So kind of close. But I think the deck did actually reasonably well considering how strong Yaimiko and NEC is at the moment. Okay, let me go into Discord. Discord. I have it open. Okay, where did I announce to go live last week? Did I even announce in Discord last week? I did. Okay.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Did you copy the links correctly? You did. Have you looked at the cards this deck have? I'm kind of curious. I have. I will pull it up again now. Let me just close Discord up here. I will show you what we have. It feels and looks like it's trying to be a plunge version of Rorimir because it plays a lot of the same foods and sort of like artifact package. But yeah. I don't know. 2 Storm Terrors with in every house of stove with only 2 talents seems a little bit overkill. But I guess it is what it is, right? Because in the last game, it didn't even really save us any dice. Because when you play Storm Terrors, yes, you fetch. But you're basically paying the 1 extra to actually get the talent down. Oh my, this is actually considerably nice. I think I'm going to send back everything and try and maybe go Yoimiya.
Are you going to hold a festival?
This is going to be annoying if I can't pressure them down fast enough. Maybe I am playing this wrong. Maybe I should start with Albedo. Play Nagano fireworks.
Fire hazard.
Start Albedo, go into Yoimiya, do her plunging attack with talent. Okay, maybe that is actually the better way to play this.
Our bond is strong.
Okay, 2 piercing. I should have played this first because I should have expected the Kuki skill to do that. Okay, deal 4 here. Love me an Albedo start. Welcome in Calamon. Welcome in Prince Cup player. Or what? Lord Calamon II. Take your pick of Discord names. I'm still so upset that we can't like have you called Lord Caliban II, loser of Grail Wars in quotes. Move to Albedo now. Do I want to have the Pancration available for next turn? Probably not as much as I want the normal attacker, right? Pancration is such a, like, it's such a weird card because when Pancration is good, Pancration is like really good, but when Pancration isn't so good, it's like you really do feel it. Ooh, okay, so we do get Albedo talent. Okay, this is a pretty good spot to test out how we get this. This is usages as well. Okay, so maybe I go Albedo talent into Kaya question mark? Playing Lyre Song without Guild of Dreams also feels kind of a little bit awkward, but I also get it because you can reset your card draw. Okay, Albedo talents. Reset this. Maybe this turn is an awkward turn where we do just go for Yoi. Yoi plunge, get a shield. Oh right, it's a fast swap? Okay, yeah. Oh no, definitely. We're starting Albedo then, because if we play Albedo first, then we're essentially using Albedo like a Geo Mona. I think I end retain priority here. They can swap and overload me, but I don't think I care about that because I've got the Solar Isotoma. Chef Mao Lotus Crisps onto Yoimiya hits another normal attack. Okay, that seems pretty decent. Okay, so we're hitting a normal attack on Yoimiya. And then we go to Kaya. Or do we want to just do... Oh, this just kills. Okay. Okay. Hit them over here. Do the follower.
I couldn't save everybody.
Okay. Overload here. This puts us back to here. This is kind of awkward now because they can skill here.
Let the show
Yeah.
begin.
I figured that's what they're going to do. One princess. Oh, we can get a burst off here if we really want to. What do we risk by just going for burst here? Or would I rather go Kaya, start normal attack plunging? Can I do both? Burst, swap, Kaya does a normal attack that costs 1 less. Wait, when you form characters and the summoners on the field, it's fast action instead of combat action. Okay, so it is all characters. It's not limited to once per turn. So I can do burst if I want to. And I think I'm going to go for the burst normal attack line.
Witness my great undertaking.
Okay, how do you want to do this, opponent? Okay, figures that's how they're going to do it. Swap here, fast swap. Do normal attack here to draw a card. Okay. We're not getting a shield at the end of the turn here, but that's actually fine. Okay, normal attack for 3. Do I want to put this on anyone? Or do I want to hold this to make dice? I think I want to hold this to make 1 dice because whether I swap now or don't, then I think I just save it, right? Wait, does my opponent have in every house a stove? Okay, no, this is going to be really, really juicy because I swap here. Do a burst. Fast swap to Yoimiya. burst on Yoimiya, kill Barbara, or KO Barbara, and then move over
Are
to...
you going to hold a festival?
Yeah, burst here. Play you. Burst
Here
here.
come the fireworks.
Okay.
I feel
Now what,
a
opponents?
little weak.
They're probably going to kill here. I should have played the Ball Princess. But it's kind of okay, right? I think the problem with plunges at the end of the day is that they kind of are just physical. Because it's difficult to find a way to react with them.
Burned too
Go here. Now I play Ball Princess. I am going to draw here. And then... So their burst heals them up by 2, right? So that puts them to 6. Then I hit them for 1 skill, 1 plunge. Because I can make my plunge cost 1. Okay, opponent. Okay, opponent. I see you. I see you. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough. Okay, then we go food here. Make it cost 1. Eat over it. Then we deal 3. I don't actually have the ability to make another dice, but that's fine. Okay. Then we go... Wait, oh no, this costs 1. Okay. Now we go... Swap back here. End turn, right? They're going to heal up to 3. They lose this aura. They take 1 here. They go to 4. Then I still have the skill. Because of Aura's Blaze, basically whatever I do is just going to check them and hit them. I think the great thing about Aura's Blaze is that it gets around Lotus Crisp because they eat the... Like, they absorb the first hit and then they just take it. I am rambling today. Is stream even still running? Question mark. It's difficult for me to check things like in time. Okay, they heal up to 6. This is kind of awkward. Oh, and that was a Yoimiya talent. Oh, so thank you, Kalamon. Thank you for telling me stream is still running. Oh, that's interesting. Hit them for 3 here. I think I just do double skill, right? Now they raise. I don't think they have enough damage. I'm gonna be real honest. I don't think they haven't.
Don't push your luck. Freeze.
Honestly, got really close though. Okay, so we're 1-1 at the moment. I need to try opening with Albedo next turn and maybe fishing hard for a talent. I always worry with I've got a... Is this... Oh, this is Kaya's proficiency card. Okay, that's funny. I always really worry when I get given a deck list that I don't actually understand or first glances or first few games on how to play it. Oh no. Why is my opponent playing something so scary? Maybe they don't know how to play Shenmue correctly. Maybe, right? Surely. Plunging attacks, so these are actually going to be pretty good to draw me cards. Okay. So we got Albedo start here.
Research?
I'm honestly a little bit terrified here. Albedo, swap. I don't have the Mondstadt Resonance. Oh no.
Manifest.
Okay, so you know, I think this game is kind of a little bit washed. Because my opponent just having what they have on this turn that they have it is a little bit too scary. chatting.
Are you going to hold a festival?
Naganohara.
Split.
That unfortunately doesn't count as a
We'll see about
as an
that.
attack. Okay, so they're going up to 6. And I forgot to play this. Okay. Put that onto Kaya. This is going to deal 2 in the end phase, so I'm curious how this works if it's tied, right? Because we do have tied Fighting Spirit. Do we both get it, or does the Fighting Spirit just stay tied? I think it just stays tied. Okay, keep some Kaya. There's my drink finished.
Truth repeats its course.
I'm pretty sure it specifies if you have more. Probably. Okay. Tune Albedo talent. Just to get this hit off. No one gets it and the number of stacks just stays. That is actually really spicy.
The puzzle is still unsolved.
Okay, so I think they're gonna hit me with Shen here. Yeah, seems correct. Then I swap. Let's see. 4, 2, 8, 10. Whatever I do here, they're going to get a swirl off. Which means they are just going to get... Because this... let's see, Shenhe... Maybe I just do normal attack? Okay, let's see if I can do this correctly. No, I need to use those dice. Okay, Aura's Blaze. This is going to be extremely close, I think, because they go Shenhe Burst, and then between Shenhe Burst and the Dazzling Polyhedron, I am in a bit of a tight spot.
Cryo incarnate.
Which is why I think I need to try and kill Shenhe before they can actually do anything meaningful.
Freeze.
Oh,
Okay, 19. So, Shenhe dies now in the end step. I take 2, 4, and then they still have the quills, which means that Yoimiya dies next turn. This is going to be not very, very fun. I take 3 here. They swap me over here.
no escape.
Yoimiya does die. Kaya does get the stack, but I don't think I actually survive this. Because this Albedo goes to 5. Shenhe just dies. Oh no, wait, Kaya takes 4. Which means I can't actually reliably swap to him.
Animal test 6308. Oh, fizzled out.
Does this count as plunging? This does not count as plunging. I'm gonna swap back to Kaya anyways. Flames of War. So this is the awkward thing, is he just does more on skill. I save more dice if I do go for a normal attack, but that's only 3. So let me do my calculations. I think I need to do a normal attack, right? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They kill. Normal attack on Albedo Burst is 5. But because I don't have Albedo talent, I can't do it. I don't have enough dice.
Freeze.
Yeah, I'm kind of... Yeah, plunge is only discounted apparently. Oh my. Yeah, my opponent just has it all.
Module 75.
I legitimately don't think I have an out here, right? Because I only hit them for 2 here. then in step I just take enough. They only have, literally all they have to do now to win is that they just end turn. They can hit me just to guarantee it, but yeah, they see it. They just have to hit it end turn, and then, well, I die to the summons. Oh, this is why I say Shenmue is a scary deck, because I feel like even though it doesn't get played as much anymore, Shenhe Zhao does still get played in Leeway Armory, and that deck just kind of obliterates. Like, Leeway Armory, I think, is seeing a little bit of a resurgence at the moment, just sheerly because it's a good deck. Okay, so this is the deciding match, I think, whether we just keep going with this deck or not. I'm struggling to, I think, utilize the tools that this deck has because I'm not sure how to start. This does redraw me. I am going second, which makes it slightly more awkward, but that's fine. I think I need to redraw talent here. Okay, so we've got the talent. We have got Mondstadt Resonance, which means I think you just go ideally Mondstadt Resonance, talent, plunge, plunge? Question mark? That seems correct. I thought this was Albedo Kaya Burst Joy NA with talent. I think Kaya Burst is no cap valuable here. I think that's the idea, but trying to build it is a little bit awkward. Okay, then we go. We play this first, right? Yeah, we play this first. Then we go plunge. And then we go plunge. Okay, I think this is how the deck is supposed to function, question mark? Oh. Navia is such a scary character to face up against. I wonder when and or if they're actually ever going to make her get a nerf. Okay, now we swap. They can freeze us next turn. You know what would be really good in this deck? I think something that would be actually really, really good is... You know what? Sometimes you just actually have it. Do I want Yoimiya talent here? The sequence of Yoimiya talent is awkward because if you swap to her first, then it's not quite a normal attack. If they do freeze us, that's also a little bit awkward. I guess the idea is to have it, and then when you're doing your loops, you kind of do just get there. I think they're going to freeze us next turn, which is a little bit awkward, but it should be fine. I think I'm going to keep the stove for draw. Hello, Maboki? Maboki or Maboki? You're please going to have to help me with your name. Is it like Boki the Rock? I struggle with people's names sometimes. So, I'm not keeping any Geodice here, right? Because surely they're just freezing. And then I want to do some swaps. Oh, they're not. Okay, so maybe keeping no Geodice was a little bit of a rough call. Let's see if I can... Okay, you know what? Let's see if I can do this correctly. They are going to freeze Kaya, though, which is kind of a little bit awkward. Question mark. I go Wind and Freedom. That swaps me here. The awkward part is I can't cycle, right? Do I even Wind and Freedom here? I have Pancration. So... delayed Wind and Freedom question mark. Okay, hit for 2. This is going to be a little bit awkward. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Navigating against Mona is always really, really tricky.
Delved into destiny.
I guess I can just do a normal attack. Swap here. Okay, okay, the deck is kind of doing what it wants to do. Because now we can go normal attack, normal attack. We'll have to tune something, but yeah. Hello, Amy. Welcome in, welcome in. I'll have to grab water for you after this game, Amy, because I completely forgot to bring water with me into the stream. But thank you for the posture check. I actually do need to stretch my back. I need to shout you out, Amy. Give me a second, please. Amy is an absolutely amazing artist. Shout out at Amy. Does shout out work? There we go. Amy has been shouted out. It can actually swap back to Yoi here, but I think I want the...
This will be interesting.
I think I want the Kaya normal, right? To make sure that I get his burst. Then I go to Yoi Mia, since she's the most likely not to actually die here. Question mark. Oh, okay, so they're gonna take it over here. I do swap over. Are you going to swap once more, opponents? Okay, they are. Okay, now we Yoi skin. This puts us into an awkward position where if they just do the fast swap, then we do lose Albedo and his talent, which means that we don't actually get the discounted. But I think between what we have, we should be fine. How are you doing? How are you doing today, Amy? I forgot to ask. But yes, I'm doing a little bit well. I'm just a little bit hot. Taking deck live or pre-made list? What do you mean? Also, welcome in, Florida man. Do I keep here, right? Because probably keeping this one dice is safe, right? No, we have an Omni. We have an Omni. If you're asking if I'm taking deck lists still, then yes, I am. You can give me a deck list. I will put it onto the notepad that I have, and then I will try and get to it, but it'll probably be next stream. Because I've got a list for the stream as well. Basically, this stream's decks are decks that I didn't get to at the end of last stream. Okay. That's interesting. I can swap. No, you know what? This is actually going to be such a good play here. Because now, we do this. We go boom. They're probably forced onto Mona here, right? I can keep burst here. Or I can just kind of go for the normals. Because I think with normals, I should actually have it. Or if I don't have it with normals here, I should be dealing enough damage that I at least KO Mona. I don't have any threat on Yoimiya at current. Sure. Okay. I want to get Kaya Burst off here, but I can't see a good spot to actually do it. Wolf's Gravestone. Okay, that's a little bit scary. Do a normal. Now what? I'm definitely swapping off Yoi here. I think I swap onto Kaya. Because I get the freeze. I go down, yes. But then I think between burst, I have enough damage. Okay, I'm still above the HP threshold. But being above the HP threshold doesn't mean a whole lot when Navia has bullets. Normal Kaya burst. I think that's the idea here. If Kaya doesn't die, then I think I just do go burst. Burst swap. Or burst swap. Sack here. Burst here to get value from the cryo app on swap.
Watch out!
Push your luck.
Okay. So she doesn't have... She had bullets, but not that many. She definitely has bullets now. Okay, draw up. I don't need pancreation. I don't need this. And I don't need this. Okay, this only applies one. And then it's going to apply... Or do I just want to go skill? Skill? Oh, no. I have to go burst. Because they kill, I swap, then I get the application from the burst, right? How do I want to do this? Oh no. Oh no. The nav here has gamblers.
Proper send-off from the Stevenage Club.
Okay, that was well played.
Let's go out and play.
I need your 5, that's not enough. Tune this. Burst.
Here come the fireworks.
I do just die here, I believe. Because they eat the first Lotus Crisp with a normal attack, and then they bullet down me.
Hey there.
Oh, no, wait, you know, they just double skill here. I don't think I had actually a way out of this. Okay, so this deck went 1-3, unfortunately. I feel like it has spice. I just don't know how to use the spice fully. So I think that one is just honestly completely on me. Higher burst being 4 dice is a little bit awkward. I feel like it's like Farina burst where it does a whole lot, but it's so awkward to find a spot to do it. The deck looks really fun though, I will admit that. Edit deck. So this went 1-3. Okay, what have we got? What have we got next? We have Counter Crab from Tentia. This is Tentia's deck. Tentia's in the Discord. I wonder if they're around. Because I think they were excited last week to see this. Counter Crab. Oh. Okay. So, does this work like how I think it works? Oh no. Hi Luke. Your deck is after this, by the way. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, your deck is 4th. So I've just finished with Venti Meows. We're doing Counter Crab, then we're doing Grace, and then we're doing your Navia Noel deck. Welcome in, by the way. This deck looks really interesting. Okay. What background do I want to use for this? I think I'll use this background with this. Counter Crab. I get the idea behind it. You generate your shields off your prepare skills. And then... Okay, you know what? Okay. Yeah, he eats the shields. They specifically changed the prepare skills work on the crab patch to not cancel if their shield's removed on cast. Okay. You know what? No, that's spicy. Specifically changed how prepare skills work on the crab patch. Do not cancel if their shields are removed on cast. You know what? This deck is spicy. I surely keep crab talents on 1, right? Surely I just keep crab talents on 1. Oh, this is such a nice hand. They're gonna go...
Are you in
Oh, they're not. Are they gonna go here for their 2 opening skills? Question mark. keep 1 dice for crab talent. Yay, but I think can I take the whole credit because the deck is based on the deck from Blep video. I just tweaked it a bit to facilitate my taste. I mean, that's fair.
Illusion shattered.
Crab talent surely isn't punishing here, right? Why do you... Why? You know what? Sometimes these dice choices make no sense to me. Oh, I was meant to use the Geo dice. That's a little bit awkward. Oh no, it's still fine. It's still fine. Play here. Now we do prep skill. Crab eats shields. So we're basically using the counter prep skills to generate shields onto crab.
Pin them down.
Nah, that is spicy. What was the other talent? Was it Yunjin's or was it Candace's? Because that determines... I actually just completely forgot. But that determines whether we go in every house of stove right now. Or whether we go for a normal attack here. I think it doesn't actually matter, right? No, it does. Because I need to know how to conserve. Okay. This is kind of scary. This is kind of scary. Do I just blindly go in every house of stove and fish just to see? Normal attack. Sure. Let's just go for it. It's a crab. It's another crab talent. Okay, you know what? It might come in useful. It might come in useful. So they're going to deal 4 damage on a burst. I then deal 3 on the back, and then I go for Yunjin. Excuse me. Flutterman. Thank you, Flutterman. Could you give me a brief on what the deck is? And then I will put it into the notepad. I just need to know, like, what to put the deck under. Wait, they have a KO? Oh, they just... That was the other arc. Okay. Okay.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Do I just... I think I do it, right? Yeah, I think I just do this. Feed the crab some more shields. Smack them. And then... do this, tune this. Go for burst.
Too easy.
Kaching burst is honestly really terrifying. Especially when you're looking at like electrocharged. Pyro Lawmaster and Electro Elector with Kujo Sara talent to make raid boss Elector. You know what? That's fair. That honestly sounds like a vibe and a half. Tune here. Go like this. We do get the burst up. The burst is a 2-round duration, right? Yeah, burst is 2-round duration. So... maybe? Question mark? Yeah, I should get there. Food engine. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this under Pyro Lecter Master. Just that when I like glance at the deck list, I've kind of got an idea of what I should be doing. Surely this will be fine, right? I guess the honestly terrifying thing is that Kaching can go underneath the shields. And so can Electrocharged. How do I want to do this? Do I just start eating them away with crab? Because they're gonna go burst here. This deals 4. I don't survive. But I use less dice. Maybe the secret sauce is just to start like eating at them with crab, right? Because if crab is the active, then Kaching doesn't go under the shields. But I also don't get Yeah. Let me do it this way. Mona burst, right? Okay, Kaching fast action. That's fine. I'm honestly a little bit terrified here. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna feed the crab more shields.
Too easy.
Then we go here.
Get this
Apply
show on
another
the
one.
road.
This is if I don't have no more than 3 cards in hand. Okay. So we do draw up here. Oh, this is such a against burst-based opponents. Start Kujasara Electro Elector, so you can rush to drain energy and stop combat. Otherwise, start Lore Master Talent. Okay, I will keep that in mind. I need to keep these dice. Maybe, like, I guess as long as I can keep them from going under the shields with Kuching and Electro Charge, then I kind of win, right? Oh, this is a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie.
Don't blink.
Do I do the thing where I swap here because that makes their burst actually awkward? Yeah, it's gonna kill here, but we absorb all the damage into the shields and then we kind of just go for it with shields. Or do I prep this skill? This skill deals 3 geo or 3 damage on retaliation. Okay. I think I need to eat the burst here. I need to make this as awkward for them as absolutely possible. Okay. They can prep burst again, which is kind of awkward. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this first. I just need to sheerly keep them off of actually doing anything really, really terrifying with Kaching. 5 tune. I will tune this one. Hit them for 4 here. I think I just have to solo on Crab now, right? Is go Yunjin here? I think that's the thing, right? But if they swap back here, they can catch me, which is the scary part, because with the Electro Charge, this just kills Crab straight. End heal. Skill. Okay. I don't think they can actually eat through enough crab shields. I think I should be fine. Maybe. Because I go... They're sacking Kaching. Okay. Okay, maybe not as much of a sack as I guess. But... I think I can just solo them on Crab, right? Oh, that's so good. Because I just prep burst. Oh no, wait. The burst prep is going to swap me over, so I actually can't burst prep. But... I will do this. Burst, burst, burst. Try and eat through crab. Question mark. I feel this is such a weird situation because I feel so threatened, yet so safe all at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like one wrong move and I am just going to be obliterated. But at the same time, I'm not that scared if I just play this correctly. They don't have fast swap. I have to prep burst here. Okay.
Decided by destiny.
Okay, so they're going burst here? Yeah. Crab just takes them out. If I had gamblers on Crab, I would have loved life here. But how much does this Muso know Hitotaichi? Or this thing, Muso, this thing. Not enough for the Crab, apparently. Now we go here.
What's wrong?
And we just burst. Okay. Tune. Tune. Burst.
Hear my prayer.
Okay, that was pretty safe. Well, that was pretty safe. I feel like the only reason I was terrified is because of Kaching. Because Crab electrocharge there. Like, if they got an electrocharge burst, then Crab was just dead. And I don't think, like, I had no way to stop that because piercing just gets under. Yeah, I guess that is true. Crab does always... Sorry. I guess that is true. Crab just does always win. I have to cancel matchmaking because I just remembered Emmy redeemed Hydrate. I will be back in, like, not even 2 minutes. I've just got to go get some water. And I am back. Let me just get the model back to nice position. Pull up chats. That's one. That's both chats. Let's go. I am very much back. Okay. Oh, and we get an opponent immediately. Let's go. Overload Frem? Okay. I feel like if I wasn't playing AOC, I would probably just get absolutely cooked. Oh my. You know, I think this is just such a good hand. Surely I just do...
I promise.
Yeah, no, this should just be good. Crab talent is so scary because you kind of outreach most opponents almost instantly. This, however, dice rolls not so great. There's some choices in this deck that I don't quite understand, like Sataria and... I mean... Yeah. But Sataria is a weird card to me anyways. Smash. I think I am just going to go Yunjin next turn. Swap Yunjin, go Liben. Yeah. Deny them the overload. See, this is the thing, is like, this is why I say if I wasn't playing AOC, I would just be cooked, because you tend to run into people playing kind of weirder things in AOC than you do at the MMR that I'm at. The MMR I am at, I can like run into Kaito or like Kevin, or if any of them are actually playing this evening, then I kind of just run into people who are going to be absolutely terrifying to play like decks against.
Right here.
Yeah, I think this should just be fine, right? We just go prep skill.
Flags up.
Yeah, there is hidden MMR.
Right now. And leap.
I'm not sure how it works. I know CN side has a whole ranked leaderboard and everything that we don't have on like the others, like the other server sides. This is fine, honestly. Yeah, I'll just swap back.
Are you in danger?
Prep skill.
Pin them down.
I wonder if I just take it here. There's not much else I can do, right? Oh damn, I missed so much. I mean, you've only missed 4, 5, 6 games. I wouldn't say it's that much, but welcome in, Tentia. I'm pretty sure your deck is next, actually. How do I want to play this? Shield? No, wait, this. Tune here, tune here. Play this here. Play this here. Then we get the trigger next turn. Nope, this one is mine. Oh wait, you're right, it is. Counter Crab is actually yours. I just pulled up the list now. That's my bad. I'm sorry for that one. How do I want to do this one? Your deck is really spicy, by the way. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. I think Candace dies here though. And then I just go here and just start wailing away. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we do it. This is how we play these. I never thought to use like the prep skill counters to generate value and then go after the opponent with Crab. Especially hitting Crab talent turn 1, you end up doing just sheerly disgusting things. It feels really bad having to tune the Yunjin talent here. But I mean, sometimes you do things you're not comfortable with in GOTCG, right? Are they going to swap here and go burst? That's the scary part. Maybe I should have crisped. Oh, they're not? Are they just going to take it? Question mark. Okay.
Observe.
For the crab. Crab is a terrifying card, honestly. 3. I'm not going to need Lotus Crisps.
Strike is one.
Smash. Then we go here. Hit them here.
No home to return to.
I think I can get one more in, question mark, right? I don't think it's a good choice on their part. Which is the good choice? Oh, going for burst. Probably not. I think they're going to try and overload me and then just try and get at it with the balls. Something about Crab. Yeah, something Crab, 100 shields. Should use them to tank hits for the team as much as possible. You know, I've got a different philosophy for that. Like, for me, Crab is such... It depends on the deck, but Crab, like, in this scenario, just runs over them. It doesn't matter if anyone else dies, because Crab now does just run over the opponents. I feel like you don't want to send Crab out too early, because if you send Crab out too early, then you end up in a situation where he just dies to so much. Make a dice. Heal up. Smack. Yeah, it depends heavily on how things are going. I always forget how Flying Cloud Formation. It's 1 or less card. Okay. Frame. You know what? That was actually a super solid card on my opponent's side. Like in Sino, right? I think for the Sino Overload deck, you kind of do just want to use him as much as possible. I'm gonna draw here. Play this. Tune. 1 and then burst. Question mark. Yeah. Hit for the one here. 32 HP is just average crab things. I don't even need the burst, right? I may be overtuned a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, I may be overtuned just a tiny touch. No, hold. I think I can do something funny here. Oh no, I can't switch. Yeah, I should have skilled. I was being like, I can switch here and then do a normal attack here, but I can't. That's fine. Because I have skill issue. Sometimes I overthink my plays and then just completely like mess up what I want to do. I should have skilled. I just legitimately thought that I forgot about the opponent's shell thingy. So that was my thought plan. Is that I normal attack swap normal attack and get some more damage that way because we had gladiators. But yeah, I completely forgot about the secondary explosive shells. Now we're just prep skill though. I'm under like no threat here. I just prep skill, right? Okay. Make a dice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do just win. What are the other triggers on tenacity? I haven't used tenacity in absolute forever. 2. Okay, it's just once per round that it gives. I completely missed what my opponent did while I was actually... Oh, they actually just hit me with a thing. Do normals, Matt? Nah, I think I can just normal here. So that way I don't tune too much. 1 extra dice, baby. We love tenacity. Calamon, that's just the stall player in you talking. I don't think it matters what they did, no. I think they just kind of lose here to a 24 HP crab. Yeah, Calamon, I think tenacity and like the extra 1 dice or whatever is just your stall player brain talking. I know you don't play that much stall, but it's fine. Shh. Listen, it adds up. It's basically like dice cheating. You know what else is dice cheating? Right? Rituals in Magic the Gathering. If you want to play hyper... So chat, here's a thing, right? If you want to play hyper magic and relive the glory days of Jet and all of that nonsense, all you need to do is play Magic the Gathering, right? The rituals in MTG are so degenerate, it's not even funny. This deck is kind of scary, but I guess it's not even scary. Start here.
Are you in danger?
I think the idea is that they're going to apply and then just go for it. I need this one. What are these dice? Maybe we just lose this? Question mark? Normal attack. Rituals are back. Depends which format you're talking about. Rituals technically are not back. No. This is such awkward play lines. Sometimes you just have to do things awkwardly though, right? I know don't play that much stall, he says to the guy that lost Prince Cup because he tried to force a stall deck in a combo meta game. Hey, we all... Okay, look, come on. We all make mistakes, okay? Normal on Yunjin. I don't have the dice. Wouldn't it be better to do the same thing but on Yunjin? Probably, but I started on Candace and then just got messed up with die rolls. I don't need any of this except for that. It's not a mistake, it's a way of life, baby. Next thing you're gonna tell me that you're gonna start teaching a seminar course on how to properly like summon Iskandar again because you want to relive the glory days. I don't know, okay? Happy accidents, yeah. Happy little accidents. Take our eyes away from you for 5 seconds, Calamon, and you're gonna be going like, oh, I want to play, what? I want to participate in the Grail War, Part 2, Prince Cup Edition. Yeah, exactly, we win the next one. Okay, this is how you win the next one, right? You win the next one by just, like, sheerly bringing Gilgamesh easily, right? Surely. Electro Swirl with no burb? What? I feel like that sentence makes sense, and then but it still confuses me. Prep.
And step. And leap.
Okay, normal attack. I forgot how scary Yunjin is when you've got no cards in hand, honestly.
New strategy needed.
Electro Swirl with no burb. What? Oh, Electro Swirl without Cloud Retainer. Okay, you know what? The deck you're facing. Yeah, okay, fair enough. My brain literally had the windows shut down as I was trying to figure out who the bird woman was. But it being Zhang Yun makes too much sense for me. I'm getting horror dice this game, by the way. Like, actually horror dice.
Nothing lasts forever. The show must go on.
What now? I think I just have to go here, right? And then, like... You were thinking Sarah and then you got so confused? That's fair as well. Oh wait, Sarah is a bird. You are correct. Bum, bum.
And away I go.
Okay, this is fine, right? This is fine. Normal attack. English speaking of Chinese names is quite a mystery for me, so I always call her Cloud Retainer English. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Okay, now we retain priority. Hopefully we don't mess up on dice. Because if we don't mess up on dice, we go Candace Burst into whatever we want to do on Crab. Okay, we are not punished this turn. That's fine. I'm not going to spear, which is kind of awkward. Actually, do I Lotus Crisps just to push the damage? Because this is a 1 damage. Do I... Yeah, you can tell I'm a Magic player. Do I just do this and this? No. Wait, right? Wait, why don't I burst? Do I just skill? You're probably right that skill makes more sense here. Skill. If they don't have Wolf's Gravestone, then I'm fine. Oh wait, you know what? I just completely forgot that they have that kind of tech. Yeah. Rip me. normal attack burst, surely, right? Yeah, normal attack burst, surely. Okay, I misplay a lot, okay? But yeah, you can tell I'm a magic player just chilly because I speak weird things sometimes. Okay, now we just win. Question mark. Only we had hydro normals? Yeah, but we don't have hydro normals. That's the one problem. Because we can't get hydro normals in crab, which is kind of depressing. Well, this is a little bit late, but you know, I'll take it. Let's hope. Let's hope. This only deals 1, which is kind of awkward, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Can't catch me.
That is a really awkward set of lines for our opponent. I'm going to play this anyways because it kind of just lets us do things that we want to do. I think you've won unless they pick up a full miracle. Probably. That's the only reason I actually don't like this deck, is because you kind of just really do nothing without like a weapon. Apparently her deck is back, but I don't see it, honestly. So my burst takes out... I just go for burst, I think. However much damage it deals, I have to go for it. Poor Crab. He totally needs support in this meta. Surely, right? Surely. That's the secret, you just simply draw a weapon.
Emerge.
You know, honestly, just draw your weapon.
The fun is over.
Okay, now it'll quite literally take a miracle from them to win. I haven't lost yet. Burst? Okay. Make a dice, and then we're gonna use the dice that we just made off of them to normal attack. You know, Crab doing crab things. Also, yeah, didn't draw a weapon, skill issue, I guess. Yeah, you know what? That's honestly fair. That is honestly very, very, very fair. I think this deck might legitimately go 5-0. Just because crab. Okay, this card right here. Sorry, this card right here. I need to never, ever let this thing get corrosion stacks onto crab. Now I'm faced with a conundrum.
I promise to keep you safe.
Now I'm faced with a conundrum. Do I okay. Wolf matchup. Wait, Darth Luke, is that a Pokemon reference? Going Wolfie? Can we just assume all future crab decks are 5-0 and skip them if you beat this wolf deck? I have to at least take a look at them. It would be a little bit unfair if I didn't at least, like, look at what the deck had. Just remember his name and call him Wolfie. Fair enough, because there's a Pokemon player, arguably, or not even arguably, just the greatest Pokemon player of all time. His name is Wolfie. See, that's the thing. I need to hope they don't get talent. If they get talent, I'm in a little bit of a rough. Yeah, Wolfie VGC. Best Pokemon player of all time, baby. I don't double tune, right? I just do a normal attack. Or do I swap and then tune one skill? Question mark. Simply win. Yeah. No, I don't swap. I just do a normal attack, right? Swap equip. You're on can. Don't swap. You're on can. Yeah, that's. Okay, hang on. I've never played poke. Okay, wait. I'll come back to don't swap. You're on canvas now. Can't wait for a new dendro card for some skippins. But that's some Pokemon special. Okay, fair enough. I am just going to normal here because they don't have talents, so I am actually just fine here. I don't take these corrosion stacks. I don't want to take these corrosion stacks. I've never played Pokemon. Only had 2 VHSs with Pokemon movie. Yeah, VHSs with Pokemon movies. One with the Lapras Pokemon and one with the Phoenix Pokemon or something. Oh, Ho-Oh and Lugia. You could swap back since Northern smoked. Imagine he doesn't run Wolf Talon. Not running Wolf Talon would be actually insane. I'm just going to pass. Yeah, I could normal and get the engine, but I don't know. I'm just giving you some here so that you can try out my deck whenever you get to me. Your deck is the next deck after this one. Like, I'm not even joking. Your deck is just legitimately the next one after this. Also, welcome in, Grace. I mean, then he just loses. Yeah, no, like 100%. If they don't have talent, then they lose. Because I don't think they actually do get anywhere here. Boom. I'm pretty sure Candace dies this turn, though. Okay, I am caught up in chat. Yeah, like the Wolf without a talent deals 0 damage. Yeah, that is true. If this was Navia, I would be terrified of this matchup. And that's not even a joke. Wolfia is so good right now. My opponent has 1 billion dice. I don't know what to do. I should just win, right? I think no matter what I do, Northern Smoke, NA. I think no matter what I do, Candace does just die this turn, right? Because I either take damage or I swap and she dies from corrosion stack. So I think I need to just deal as much damage as possibly imaginable. And the stacks die with her? Yeah. Have we seen next patch balance changes yet? We have not. That is the only reason that I haven't mentioned like the Dendro card change you mentioned. Yeah. Tenacity on Yunjin would be fine, honestly. But I want to do something a little bit different.
Let's get this show on the road.
I think Tenacity is just overall safer on Crab in the long run. Because you're going to be generating your shields anyway. You're maybe not going to get the initial dice advantage, but you should be fine. You know what? I forgot about my opponents having fast swap into freeze here. Okay, no, you know what? We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, I copied from your video and modified it a little bit. It's unbelievably strong, at least on my MMR. I think I'm having around 85 to 90% win rate. Which deck is that? Swap. Here, deal 1 Hydra. Now we don't have any corrosion stacks and we can kind of start going here, right? Doesn't matter how they swap here. Well, now fast swap into Wolfie. Yeah. Oh, Wolfia. Yeah, no, Wolfia is just so disgusting at the moment. I don't even have the best list for that video.
Shadows of fate.
I think I'm pretty sure I still have a solid list, but I mean, like, I don't think I maybe had the absolute best list for Wolfia in that video, but yeah, no. Wolfia is just absolutely terrifying, and I think it just does so much. It takes advantage of everything that the deck has going for it. Okay, cool. Now, surely I just swap here, right? Yeah, surely I just swap. They didn't swap. That is kind of interesting to me.
Flags fly.
Okay. I need to have one or less card in hand for this, right? Yeah, I think skill food here is going to be the best option. I'm pretty sure I food here, right? That just seems correct. They are going to freeze next turn. There is an argument that I should have swapped to crab. To nerf crab, they should make non-character shields only give 1 point a shield. Yeah, that would make a lot more sense. This is a little bit awkward because they can freeze lock me here. Yeah, I think if they go skill skill here, swap here, burst, they just freeze. Which makes me kind of really worried. Like Toma and Diona, yeah, they should only give 1 shield. That makes sense. I think to nerf crab, they should just give it like 2 health. Just literally give it the most bare minimum health that you can actually get away with. Heal up 1. Swap here. That forces them to swap here. Oh, they're just going for a burst. Okay, that's kind of fine. Make a dice. Build up some shield stacks here. The shield artifacts only give 1 point. No, shield artifacts give 2. This gives 2 shield points. Opponent, why are you doing these things? Why are you doing these things, opponent? Your wolf just dies here. Opponent. Opponent. Your wolf lost everything. Now they freeze lock me, which is this kind of scary part. I don't actually have a good way to go about this. I think no, I have to end here so that they can't freeze lock me. They can't go lower on 5 because of piercing skill damages that are in the game. This would kill the card. You should have killed Wolf. The wolf is dead. Oh no. I shouldn't have killed Wolf. No, that's fine. Trust me. I have a plan, right? Or make the crab only use his skills. That would be interesting because then it would be a really delayed trigger. Or talent. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So why I killed the wolf is so that they would go here and then I could purposefully go onto Yunjin with Lotus Crisps to stop their burst. Because what that would essentially let me do. I'm just getting killed and shielded from Diana. Yeah, but that's fine.
Decided by destiny.
Because now I go to Yunjin. And everything I do on Yunjin is basically free at the moment.
Let's get this show on the road.
Because now I just do normal attack, right? Normal attack burst, and then I just go with normal attacks. I don't care about them actually having the freeze. I need to go, however. tune this so that my normal attack is so much cheaper. Okay. Then I burst. And then I normal attack again. Because them having freeze isn't what's scary to me now. The fact is crab was what was scary. Mona buff on skill. I don't think they had another option. I'm gonna be real honest. That's the awkward part. Them swapping here is what makes no sense to me. Opponent, you're just giving me free stuff.
Break a leg.
And you're removing your ability to have any amounts of freezes.
Can't keep
I
eyes open.
think my opponent just kind of threw here. I've already got crab talent on, so I don't have to actually worry about crab talent. I wonder if I just swap to crab here to force them to lose the only freeze that they had. Without actually taking any damage. They're going first anyways. Yeah, I think just to mitigate the amounts of damage, I just go to crab. You need Lynette card to get out of freeze. That is true. No, it will, because it deals 1 piercing damage. That's the interesting part. On the crab's talent, unfreeze him. I don't think the crab's talent will unfreeze him because it'll apply prior, right? But freeze specifies pyro damage. Yeah. I just thought it cleanses all CC for some reason. That would be busted. Like, if crab talent could just unfreeze it just because suddenly it had pyro, like you put the crab talent on it, right? And then it's just like, oh, you have pyro aura now, dragon spine style. You just kind of like melt it. Nah, that would make crab honestly a nightmare. Well, even more of a nightmare than, well, like, what it actually would be. This is 4-0, right? I think this is the 4-0.
Delved into destiny.
Okay, generate here. Build up some shields. I think I just go normal attack here, right? Normal attack burst. Crab never loses next. That's true. Should I just concede this match right now and we call it a win anyways? I can't read my opponent's nickname. I think that's the problem. So I don't know if it's a cute nickname or if it's actually something heinous.
Let me scry.
I'm gonna tune Kid Kujurai. Just to make my opponent sweat. Yes, which are you yesing to? 3 damage, but he's got the shields? I'm confused. Okay, now we burst, and we never lose these. Ever. It doesn't mean anything as far as I know. Okay, fair enough. Your win. And... kaboom.
My reckoning.
This feels like... oh, no. Okay, Calamon, you know how we were... yeah, this is just a 5-0 deck. I think I must just label this as 5-0 and move on to Grace's deck. Do I play this last one? Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Unfortunately, like, the previous round stuff just got, like reset. Yeah, that was 4. We've still got 1 more. So Taintia, do you want me to play a 5th with this? Or should I just preemptively mark this as a 5-0? And move on to the next deck. If you want me to play 1 more on your deck, I will play 1 more on your deck. I don't mind. I will leave the decision up to you. But Calamon, what I was saying is that remember how we were talking about Ito? If Ito was in previous version, then he could come back. No worries, move on. Okay, cool. I will list this deck as 5-0 then. 5-0 Crab Kabunga. So like imagine, right? Original Ito. Then instead of using Dia or Dia as the support, you use Crab. Can you imagine? That would, I honestly don't want to see that. I'm gonna be real here. I think Crab double Ito could just be honestly terrifying. Okay, cool. Now we're on a Grace's deck. The matches are going by a lot faster today than I thought they would actually. You showing codes import, paste, import. Is this old school NEC? This old school NEC? You know what? Paste. Crab doesn't apply pyro early on. Sure, but then you run... Double pyro Ito. Instead of official UZI. Okay, cool. Do you want me to change? I will change. So this is basically just the Farina version in this order. Okay. Where is the eye? Am I blind? Here's the eye. Oh, once that resonance is invalid. Okay, Grace, what do you want me to do? Since if I swap to Yai, this stops being available. How do you want me to swap this? Maybe instead of double Geo, then you would go double Pyro, but no, you need double Geo for like the actual shield generation. I don't know, Crab double Ito just feels like such a really scary thing to me. I'm gonna be real honest. Maybe I should make a deck like that just to see in practice. Georez is horrible in Crab. Sure, because the Crab isn't dealing the damage, but the Crab surely absorbs the whatever 3 shields and it makes it 6 shields. It doubles the shields. Place the changing shifts and leave it to me. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay, this is basically just slightly old school NEC and I'm all here for it. Ito doesn't generate many shields outside of the bell and in return crystallize with Dia and his summons. Okay, you know what? You know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let's go. For some definitely not biased reason, all my decks except the first ever created deck is a tier deck. Like it's either Ito or Navia. I mean, you have favorites, and that's not a bad thing. Most of my decks shoehorn Shenhe into places, so like, I mean, one of a kind, two of a kind, I guess. I'm gonna send back all of this.
It is as the stars foretold.
Old NEC is such a vibe, honestly. But obviously with the change being do I surely reroll, right? Yeah. The plan is to double Yay skill R1, swap to Mona skill, and preferably Hita 5 cost R2. Yeah. That is one of the starters. I much prefer the other starter.
Delved into destiny.
Especially against other Nahida decks, you can do some really scary stuff with this. My bias is Food Engine and Tenacity. Okay, I try and shoehorn Shenhe and Dunyazad into most decks because I cannot escape the Companion package. Companion package just seems way too powerful in most cases to actually just not do something with it. You don't monoskill R1? That's fair. Ito's quite weak compared to other new cards. It's very easy, very hard to win with his deck. Yeah, Ito had such a heavy rain that I think he just did get nerfed to the absolute ground. I think.
Well,
Swap here.
since you asked so nicely.
Play this. This should be fine. This deck is more defensive in Farina version and aims for the long run with Food Engine. If you're not the man who's played 1,000 decks once, but the man who's played one deck 1,000 times. That's why I play Leeway Armory. It's because Leeway Armory lets me just, like, actually shoehorn Shenhe into a deck and make it work. You don't monoscale R1 because you can end up swapping back and forth. That's fine. Yeah, Ito post nerfs is useless, but if they did change him, he would have been ridiculous with Jet. Ito Jet would have honestly probably been way, way more terrifying than most other decks, I think. Hopefully I roll Electrolyze. You know what? Sometimes you just get lucky. This is Ting rolling right here.
Show them.
Okay.
Show them.
This is honestly pretty fine.
It is as the stars foretold.
Swap here, swap back, and then swap boss all the way up. But I'm thinking about to modify this deck with the new Omega Lord Sword and Melazines. I want the like Omega Lord Sword to work, but I don't know. It just seems awkward.
Shadows of fate.
Quicknet. Quicknet is so good. With some Mona decks, you don't start on Mona, then swap to her for fast swap R2. Yeah, that makes sense. Do I want Nahida to take damage here? This is going to apply Electro, get them to Soul. Nahida's going to go down. Yeah, Nahida can afford to take a little bit of damage here.
Ages.
They have got a fast swap, which is kind of a little bit awkward. But I have a fast swap too, and if they fast swap to Nahida themselves, then I think they're in a worse situation because then I just 3-cost. I don't think I can lose with this deck. This deck wants double EI skill R1. Starting on Mona gives the opponent a chance to full ramp on R1. You don't want to skill Nahida and waste the Hydra Aura. That's also fair. You lose with the opposite combo deck. You see, that's where skill difference comes in, I guess. I have played way too much NEC and its variants. I think I'm just used to most things that my opponent could be doing at this point. Go 5-cost? Why would you do that? Huh? Opponent? Wait, what do you mean I called it? Oh, that they're going onto Nahida. Yeah. They're too focused on their own plan. That's the scary thing. Like, this deck is very, very good at catching your opponents when they just don't have what they should be having.
Sharing my knowledge.
Maybe they don't know how Nahida's skill works. Maybe, but I don't think that changes much, honestly. Now we swap here.
Whatever would you do without me?
They're gonna get absolutely harassed here. And I'm under basically 0 threat from them. Why Calcs next round? I can Calcs now. I Calcs now, eat the 1 charge on my summon, and then I get a double burst, whether Yai dies or not. The only way they kill me here is if they fast swap onto Nahida, and if they fast swap onto Nahida, then I go Mona and then just kill them. I like there is legitimately no way my opponent wins here. And knowing them, they probably are going to just focus on the burst here. So I can probably very safely send those back. You know what? Maybe I should have kept the other dice. See? Called it. They're going to Nahida. They're going to burst here.
Yourselves at home.
The correct play was Lotus into Calcs.
Over.
Maybe. But this play also just does win.
This is destiny. Let me scry.
Now all I need to do is end first and I win. But I don't even need to do that because I can fast up onto Nahida, triple tune, and they're just dead. They have nothing. They have no way out. I think think they were just way too focused on what their game plan was. If I don't go 5-0 with this deck, I'm washed. I will just honestly say I'm washed. Unless my opponent, unless we somehow run into like Kaito playing AOC at like 8 p.m. Even then, maybe I think I can still do it. Okay, let me try double Yai opener. I'm not a big fan of double Yai opener, but yeah, I'll actually take this. Oh, this is actually a really good hand. Double Yai opener, onto Nahida, 5 cost becomes 4 cost. Yeah, I'm fine.
Well,
Okay, let's see if I can
since
get the
you
dice for
asked so
double
nicely.
Yai opener. Double Yai skill seems bad, but it gets you up for late. Sets you up for later rounds. The only problem is the dice. Yeah, that's fair. Like this, I need to tune now if I want to do that. I'm probably going to end up going Yai tune Yai skill swap. Yeah, like this. Just don't bother. Nah, it's fine. They're probably gonna get really greedy on here, so I can probably get away with it, right? Best companion and Ningard? Yeah. We have in the Twitch chat side of things, right? We have the absolute expert when it comes to dice rolling. I'm actually gonna keep. Wait, do I want to keep this? This tune is a little bit risky. I think I need to keep that energy card. I'm gonna have to send back.
Right here.
It's not ideal, but too early, don't keep it. I'm scared of Chlorand. I'm gonna be super honest. I'm terrified of Chlorand here.
This is destiny.
Like, between Chlorand and Frost Up, they have so much that can just completely mess me up. Okay, Mona is gonna take the hit. Hit. Mona's gonna take the burst, which is 4, I believe, and then I can swap here. Lotus skill. Yeah, Lotus full cost. Yeah, what I was saying is in the Twitch chat side of things, we have a player who needs to run as many as possible. If I swap back to Yai, then Yai dies. There is that, but I don't know. Why is the dice so absolutely horrendous this match? As soon as I say if I lose, I'll be washed. I hit this kind of nonsense.
Please hold for just a moment.
Yeah, I could have skilled into Nahida full cost. Okay, fair enough.
Time to broaden the horizons again. This may turn a little.
I can still do it, I guess, in a little bit of a safer scenario. Because they hit me here, I swap here, double tune, skill again, bloom, end. I didn't have enough cards for that. Washed in terms of luck. We are washed in terms of luck, even if you tuned his whole hand. Okay, fair enough. Oh, they just went for a normal? Okay.
Whatever
I
would you
am
do
gonna have to
without
tune
me?
these last 2 cards here. No, we can recover from this. We unfortunately do overkill here. I didn't want to use the core here. But wait. I can save cards in my hand. I don't actually need to do this.
I have
Core for the win.
disgrace.
Okay, you know what? Core for the win. Okay, now let's hope we have good dice. Do I just set up double summon here? Skill, swap, skill. Hold Nahida. Hold Nahida. Should have done Mona skill. I love this, right? At first thing, there's no way to utilize Yae properly in this deck because she really doesn't set up better than Fischl without Flames of War, and summoning with her on 2 to 3 feels too late. That's fair. Burst skill.
The show
You mean
begins.
burst on Yae and then skill? Is that what I'm understanding? Because I saw it is that I go skill here, set this to 4, and then I swap to Mona to get the reacts off that way. And that sets up a fast swap. Just one skill, my bad. I think I'd rather hold it.
Right now.
I'm under no threat here, and I'd rather keep the fast swap back because 4 damage on a burst isn't nothing to sneeze at. They've got no pressure here because of this. So, like, I really do like Yae because of her buff and this, but I think the only way to truly massively exploit this
Destiny.
and the 4 usage buff is if you're running Ultimate Surfing Buddy. I think Ultimate Surfing Buddy is just one of the cornerstones of this deck that just make the deck actually fully function. Okay, play this here. Draw. Okay, then we do get double app here, but that's completely fine, right? Heal up one, heal up. Because I have a plan. My plan may not be the best plan, but Ultimate Surfing Buddy is the card with Amber. No, Ultimate Surfing Buddy is the card with Mualani on it. The 0-cost Mualani card that makes summons go off. Ultimate Surfing Buddy in this deck is absolutely insane. Okay. My opponent's gonna burst here, they're gonna freeze, right? Now. Okay, we draw out. That's actually insanely good. Now we go here.
Since you asked so nicely.
We do this. Now we
Nothing
burst.
lasts forever.
You don't necessarily play Surfing Buddy. That's my hot take. Is that Surfing Buddy is just the best card in this deck now. Usually Yae double skills in round 1, so her summon gets +2 for 2 rounds. If she E's twice over 2 rounds, she only gets +2 the 1 round. Okay, you know what? That makes sense. That honestly makes sense. Okay, now we swap here.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
We should just do 3 cost here, right? Yeah. So I put gamblers in this deck for nothing? Yeah, pretty much. I just often misplay gamblers. It's not a you thing, it's just completely a me thing. I very seriously do often just misplay gamblers, and it's not even funny. Okay, so my opponent has to spend 1 turn. My opponent has to spend 1 turn to do prep skill. That lets me get a 5 damage burst off. Yeah, I'll keep it this way. Okay. It's not terrible. It just often ends up being a +1. Oh no, Gamblers definitely loses value in summon-based decks. Fair.
Into the shadows.
Okay. My opponent's doing some interesting plays here. Burst for 2.
Full of wisdom.
That's why there's I haven't lost yet. Fair enough. Swap here. I haven't lost yet. Mona Burst.
Whatever would you do without me?
Can't con on having that. Okay, fair enough.
Ready.
The fun is over.
Heal up. Okay, I don't get it. Tune this. Burst.
Fate is upon you.
Boss music time. Fair enough. They do heal up, they hit, and then I think I just go here. There's 2 copies for your chances to find. That's also very fair. Oh yeah, no, I just win next turn. I just completely win next turn. I can't see myself losing. I've got dice discount from Golden Troop. I have a Mona Burst, which means that this deals 6. I can't make it deal more, but it deals 6, which is kind of really respectable in my opinion. They're probably going to burst here, go up to 3. Does this heal? No, it applies 4 stacks.
The stars are
Cool. And now I just hit them for 8. I forgot I had that the quicken stack is also doubled. Yeah. The quicken stack counting towards the double is actually really, really nice. When you Mona burst with Nahida, a quicken stack, and a Bloom Core, then you just like you dealing so much damage, it's not fair. So like Yai burst in that case would be 5, 6, 7. Wouldn't Yai burst be 14 if you go Yai burst with a Bloom Core, Mona burst, and Nahida burst? I don't think I'm actually scared of my opponent, like anything my opponent does here, so I'm just gonna full send back.
whatever
Okay,
would you do
let's
without
go.
me?
And the +3 follow-up. So you're dealing 17 then. No, you're dealing 14. If you're assuming you have 2 quicken stacks, you're dealing 14. No, 17. Because it's 14 plus 3 from the follow-up plus 4 from the follow-up with the second quicken stack. So you're dealing 18. That's a little bit a lot. So I can double skill here. There is that.
No rest for the wicked.
Because I'm doing that, I'm gonna draw first. Okay, this is fine, honestly.
Show them.
Skill. Then we go bestest travel skill.
In the image of the wilderness.
Bestest travel companion. Skill.
Right now.
You can finally double skill, ain't no way. Sometimes you just get it. Play this here. Now the thing is, do I swap to Mona? I don't think so, right? Because maybe I do, right? I swap to Mona here instead of playing Chef Mao. It's basically whether I use this last ice to play Chef Mao, but I think I swap. You stay here and play Mao. Anything that happens. Yeah, that's the thing. Yai is gonna take a chunk of damage, but I'll go with Grace's play. Let Yai waste the Electro Aura. That's also very fair. Next round, play 2 cost discount food. Okay. Um. Yeah, this should be fine. Just doing math in my head. She can stack up to a lot now. I think the max stack usage is 6. So I go this food, skill, Nahida, skill for 0. She could always go up to 6? Okay, fair enough. Why are you keeping Electro Dice? Because I want to do something.
Nothing lasts forever.
Nah, don't worry. It's fine. I'm playing badly.
Nice and spicy.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Time to broaden our
We're
horizons.
making questionable plays. But it's fine. Swap this in. Yes, I did just delete my summon. Let's see. So we swap. I take 1, 3, and then 2, so that's 5.
It is as the stars foretold.
It's fine, don't worry about it. So if I win, right? If I just win from this spot. Are people gonna say I know how to play the deck? Fair. Five cost Nahida changing shifts? Sure.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Three again. Or 2 here. I'll just do the 1.
Commit it to memory.
Come on, opponent, swap. If you don't swap, you're cooked. If you swap, you're cooked.
In the image of the wilderness. Not water, too.
It is as the stars foretold. Delved into destiny.
Water will never disappear.
The stars are fading. What a dreadful ending.
So what do they do now? That's my only question is what do they do now?
Shall descend once again.
I can make my own plays. Yeah, I can deal 4 + 2 bloom, +1 quicken stack, +1 quicken reaction. plus 1 Nahida buff, plus 3 Adeptus, equals 12 plus 2 Mono Burst, equals 24 in 1 hit. You know what? That's pretty good. Like, actually, that's pretty good. Losing, apparently. I think they concede, I don't know. Maybe.
Committed to memory.
They just have no out. Sometimes even if characters die, you still win. Like, at the end of the day, whether you're making the optimal plays or not, as long as you're winning, like, who cares? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go 5-0 with this deck as well. Let me have some water. They could win with Surfing Buddy and Jangling Talent? Sure. But they would have had to have 2 exactly specific cards. And I don't even think that won for them exactly. Double Yai skill turn 1 seems pretty good, yeah.
Whatever would you do without me?
Oof, I need to reroll these. I still disagree with using Yai Burst early. It's so bad. Hypothetically, neither probably in the deck. Exactly. I'm not gonna be able to do double here, I don't think. I'll do a draw just to see, but I think I'm gonna have to just go like 1 and 1 here. It's not optimal, but I think it's what I'm gonna have to do. Like, Yai Burst early 100% is definitely not the correct play. I shouldn't have used it when I used it. But I did. Because I wanted the damage. You know, I have no idea what my opponent is doing. I'm honestly so confused.
Come on now.
Do I triple tune here? Normal on Yai and burst later? Probably the very correct play, yeah. I'm gonna tune this. Is my opponent just ramping up and trying to get me on the ramp? Like, they get the cleanse here, yeah, which is a thing. Set up some. I think I unironically skill again here. Maybe they get rid of the application with their own Hydra application. That's the awkward part. I've got to play this carefully.
Rain outlines your fate.
Yeah, they get the electrocharged. Okay, that's not bad.
Right here.
I think your deck doesn't have damage to kill Arlecchino after the ramp is done. Probably. Cool. Now we swap. I don't have enough to do 2. Message redacted? I'll check on the mod side of things.
Time to
Nahida 5 is pretty correct. What did you try and say, Tentia? I don't have any muted words, I don't believe. Huh?
Laid bare.
Tune one of these. Volcons. Crack through. Was it that? I honestly have no idea. I'll have to check. Do we just kill Nahida and then win between these? Kill Arlecchino and then win between these two? Question mark. I guess not. I'll double check on my side on the dashboard when I'm done with this, but so now the real question, right, is if I go Culx's Arts Burst here. I don't think I do that. Nahida skill again, next round, then Mona skill. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was either Kalx's burst or just Nahida skill, go for it. And I think Nahida skill is definitely the stronger of the options here. Eat down. No doubt Olakino dies equals GG. Yeah. I don't think they can afford having their Olakino go down. Don't waste your resources on later. Their winning condition is Olakino. Yeah, I know their winning condition is Olakino. Bum, bum.
My guiding stars.
Okay, swap here.
It is as the stars foretold.
I can do the really funny thing where I burst next turn and then go Nahida burst with Kalx's. Hey yo, okay, I need to read what Luteins does. I always forget. Uses the skill, takes damage, shield too. Okay, that's fine. Olakino healing up. This is fine. Because we can strip energy from Olakino. I don't think I need this at the current moment.
Let me scry.
Reflection. I'm pretty sure Layla just dies here, so I go here, right?
Whatever would you do without me?
Yeah. Serene. This is fine.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Another an awkward situation because they swap here. Yeah, I was thinking Kalx, but Kalx Mona burst, swap here, Yai burst was probably the correct option. But I think between Yai burst, Foss swap into Nahida, I think I'm just fine here. Because I can deny them. If I don't outright kill them here, then I just deny them the energy. Yai would lose burst, which is awkward. Yeah, that's the other thing. And I've got the quicken stack here. Okay, opponent. Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, I am so sorry, opponents.
Nothing lasts forever.
Oops.
I hear.
I guess they lost the 50-50. I guess we lost the 50-50 as well. Okay, now we go pop. They're never playing Melusine again. You know what? Honestly, that's
I've been
fair.
waiting for you for ages.
The healing wouldn't have worked on Olakino. Yeah, I know it wouldn't have. But it was basically a 50-50 on whether they get nothing or they get something. Like, can I click first? I click first. I think it's described best. Someone in the GITCG server basically said that Olakino is a premium potato in an economy that doesn't eat potatoes. Yeah, I can't actually see anything on my end that should have deleted your message, Tentia. I am exceedingly
Osmanthus
confused
whined.
by why it did that. You love Melusines? You know what? That's fair. The amount of times I've seen people play healing with Olakino is kind of wild. Hey, hello? Hello, opponents? Okay, Nahida is going to be like the most valuable card in existence. I wonder if I can get my opponent to tilt by making their resurrections absolutely useless. Because Nahida seeds don't care about like if they actually have it or not. I think I just full send right now. It's the base department. You know what? It's the base department. I think I keep maybe a false swap. Like, no, I'm gonna send all of this back. If they allow the Melusine cards to select cards like Chiori, it would have been so good. You know what? That's also fair.
Well,
They're
since you
cooking.
asked
They
so
are
nicely.
cooking. I feel sorry to like bully someone who's cooking like this. The kitchen is burning. Tentia, are you Kojo's alt? Because Kojo like always says the kitchen is being burned. Onto something or onto something? It would have been boring and Mo. I like the orangine of Melazines. That's why I play them. That's why I played Melazine Stall. Like, that's legitimately why I just played Melazine Stall. What was it? Sidgeween? Sidgeween? The news reporter, Charlotte. And then, Nuvalet. I'm never gonna generate energy in front of my opponent as long as I exist. Okay.
Right now.
Skill. Preying on your downfall right now? Why are you preying on my downfall right now? You should unironically try the opponent's deck if you have no more requests. I do have a lot of requests still. After this deck, I have 3 more decks to try and get through for the evening. Do I double skill here? Because you're not playing the triple Lecter deck? Huh? I'm confused, Calamon. Why are you saying because I'm not playing the triple Lecter deck? Gamblers is going to be like absolutely useless here. Energy card buy.
Right here.
Tune Gamblers, Calcs, and swap to Mona. Fair enough.
It is as the stars foretell.
You're gonna get energy drain. Their deck looks cool. Yeah, their deck is. Wait, let me not misplay this. We have to root for the triple Lecter. I'm sure you understand. How can you do this to me? I feel so betrayed. I kill Lecter right here. Pretty sure. So no, maybe Gamblers on Nahida would have been funny because then I could have killed them through res. Enjo in chat? Where's Enjo? Hello? Okay. Swap opponent. Okay. You come out and food. Pretty sure my calculation is correct. I'm pretty sure your calculation is correct. Yes. Now I swap to Nahida and I go for 5 plus.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Yes, we do have 5 costs. Okay, let's see. Can I make... Gotta stay on a heater after. That's fine. I think my opponent just tilts because I think they just lose here. Like, I am pretty sure my opponent just tilts. Because now, end of turn, it doesn't matter what they do. They're losing 2 characters. Possibly 3. And then I have priority, so I just kill them with Nahid. Oh, that dealt more damage than I actually thought it did. Poor Enjo fan. What did he ever do to you? I don't know. Enjo cooks, but like, I don't know. Here my opponent is probably almost at a 5-0 with his deck, and I'm just sitting here going like, no. You know what? This doesn't feel great, but we do it. We do it anyways. I hate like this in general. Yeah. Oh no, I lost energy. That's fine. I think I just... Oh no. I can fast swap. Oh no, I can't fast swap burst because of the curse. That's a little bit depressing. I can't even Calx's arts do it here, right? Do I just Nahida here again? Yeah. Wait, Mona normal? Hyper Boom Classic Edition? Welcome in, Kojo. You are not late, don't worry. You know what? That's actually
It is as
pretty
the
base.
stars foretold.
Smash here. How are you doing today, Kojo? I know for you it should be dramatically earlier in the day. I feel like I summoned Kojo, right? Hi, Bonnie. Welcome in. Kojo, do you have any decks that you want me to try? I can't say I'll get to it today, but I feel like you have some burnt kitchen spice sitting somewhere. You did. I did summon you.
Of grace.
Okay, hello, opponent. Bye, opponent. Not at the moment. No. We don't get any Kojo premium cooking. I'm sad. All my energy is lost. Oh no. Surely I just Calx's burst, right? Surely I just Calx's burst. They just threw, okay? I mean, Nahida is the natural counter to Res decks. It's just how she is.
Make yourselves at home.
I'm dead though? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm dead? I'm confused. Oh, you start first. Yeah. I do start first. Our goat is washed, Rip King. Wait, what? Why am I washed? Your deck got 5-0 Grace. Nice. Oh, they were the goat. Oh no. Should I just have thrown just to let the deck win? Edit deck name. 5-0. Now we need a deck that's just based around like Hawaii, so I can just make a really obscure 5-0 reference. Okay, cool. Now we're playing Darth Luke's deck. Let's see the cooking. But at what cost? No, they need to do better. Let's get another 5-0. Let's get another 5-0. I'm using Noel now, if I'm remembering correctly. So this is going to be... This is going to be a time. This is going to be a time. Also, yeah, I don't have any of these card backs, if anyone was wondering, because I don't want to grind mint for a million hours. We're playing Melusines. We're playing Melusines. Base department. Hello, let's go base department and Kojo, I have a question. Did you post my stream in TCG content again? Also, welcome in, Cool Groval. I feel like the Noel deck summoned you. It was a combination of seeing the stream in the TCG content, and then it's just like, kaboom. Groval shows up and sees Noel and loves life. This man did. Oh no. That's your job, buddy, Clueless. Here's the thing. I haven't actually asked you yet about it, but like, I just completely forgot. You're Groval here for Noel time? Yeah. Groval here for Noel time. I think I'll just handle this back. I know it's my job, okay? Okay. But I keep forgetting to ask you if I'm actually allowed to post my streams in the TCG content. Like, I meant to message you about it with busy and sick. That's completely fair. I hope you're feeling better, by the way. Don't switch Navia talent. We'll get it back. Surely, right? I'm a professional washed player. Not sure I'm returning regularly to watch. If I won't see some Noel deck and was silent for now. That's fair, that's fair. So basically, you had 3 win conditions. The main one was, of course, Navia, but you have to manage to make Crystallize at least twice to make Navia work. No Navia talent. Yeah, there's nothing until you're done with Crystallize. Yeah, but this thing. What does this do? After you play card's initial name was not in the deck, you gain 1. Okay.
Let's get it on.
Okay. So surely I go play this tune, this, play this, right? And now I end. Wait, that's like Favonius Library. Yes, so yeah, the second win condition is Meluzine's and Overlord Sword. Meluzine's Overlord Sword is scary. Like, that's just honestly scary. Can work on any of the characters actually. Oh, that's true, because they're all triple catalyst. This reminds me of like old Ito, but just maybe a little bit better. I am caught up. I am caught up on chat. Let's see. What am I working with here? Melusine stuff. I don't think I reskill here, right? I think I just swap to Noel. Noel's my favorite catalyst, yeah. I mean, let's go. Let's give my opponent a choice.
Despina's on the case.
Let's give my opponent a choice. Do they want to deal with Noel or do they want to deal with Navia? You know, Kojo, we went from Din, right, into the bin.
Stand clear.
Unfortunately. You know what? I messed up. I forgot it swapped this way instead of this way because they're the one that swaps the other way. Yeah, no, I'll switch to previous. It's not the next. You know what? I always forget. Like, this is my one problem is I always forget which direction which goes in.
I will protect you.
Okay, but it's fine. Now I know. And now I won't make the same mistake. Surely, right? Everything goes right except sucrose. Okay, you know what? That's completely fair. We go Melusines. Hopefully hit a weapon, right? No, I'm gonna hold on to that.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Ka-chow. You can just kill them with Daya, especially if you manage to stick Overlord equipment on Daya and use Stormtrayer's Lair to use for the burst cheap. That makes sense. I think I just swap here, right?
I got you, boss.
Surely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I draw up to 10. No, I need to tune this. I need to put this in so that this goes into the other thing. Va-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Huh? I mix up my characters so bad, and I also just previous. The more waitful, but you know what? Sometimes I build all my decks with I built all my decks character orders with overload in mind, and every time I get paranoid about the 1 in 100 sucrose for no reason. You know what? That's completely understandable. Okay, let's go. Do we just which is this one? Okay, we get some food cards from Melusines. We are going Gamba with Melusines this time. Gamba memes. Let's go. This is the third win condition. Only the main two are Navia and Noel with Melusine sword. That makes sense. That makes sense, honestly. I have bullets, but I think I'm just gonna go summon here. Are they going to swap? I'm kind of confused what my opponent is doing. Okay, switching to Ayaka. I'm gonna play this. And then Venti just doesn't care. And now you're on Twitch chat. Hello, Tentia. Welcome in. Skill does nothing here, but burst also does nothing. Do I just go and take the damage here? Yeah, why not?
I will protect you.
I think Lynette goes left too. Yeah, Lynette goes left too. But the only issue I have is that it's hard time using all the cards because there are that many, so I end up burning a lot of them. I'm guessing that's why this is here, right? Smack.
Say yes, Stone.
We are going to take a chunk of damage here. I think I swap back here.
Time to get down to business.
I am very much gonna run out of cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tune 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Second Serene. Eat over here. Okay, Navia talent. Play 1 dice. What do I discard now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Draw up to 10. I burn this. But it's okay? Question mark? Yeah, there's so many cards. Holy. When you skill with Navi and deal damage with bullets, the game... Yeah. It does. Lynette does indeed go left. That's actually super good to know. Creation issues? What do you mean, creation issues? This is fine, right? There's so many cards in this deck. Is there anyone else? I don't know. We need to make a meme where it's just this hand and it's suffering from success. Holy.
As
Swap
you
back
wish.
here. Unless you can't intentional swapping like Mago Kenki talents. Okay, that's also fair. Wait, my burst is discounted? Why is my burst discounted? Oh, because of... Yeah, no. Okay, that makes sense.
I must leave no stone
Get
unturned.
shield. Yeah, Storm Terror. Okay. Now we burst.
As a good knight should.
I think I just hold these all, right? Like, okay. I think I'm gonna overdraw, but I think I just hold these. Imagine if you had the sword over. We stay overdrawing.
Caught me. Good.
It's unfortunate that the year went down, but please no, please. Yes! The sword was on the correct side. The sword was on the correct side. Now we play sword. The +3 damage on all the skills. It counts retroactively, so okay. Let's go. We have sword. This deck does so many things. Oh my word. This is charged attack cost less as long as I have full plate right. We smash with 4. Wait. Now we play Melusine card. Five. Do I have ways? Yeah, let's go for it. Have you played Shrapnel? Of course, Shrapnel counts as cards that... Derp. Now we go talents.
Hey there. My
It's any
research.
normal attack, not just charged. Oh my. Now we just go bullet again, right? You know what? This is the most fun I have had all evening.
Hey there.
Seed box. Okay, let's go. Seed box. Make a dice. I think we just only count shrapnel once, but you hadn't played it then. Yeah, that's completely fair. Eat over Varna. No, well, like when you build Melazines like this, it's just so much fun. I think we just Noel solo, right? I don't think it matters. You'd up to 10 damage and have your skill if you have the sword on 2 stacks and 5 bullets. That's honestly utterly disgusting. Send all of this back. I always end up rolling weirdly when I have Ancient Laboratory. Ancient Laboratory goes up to 9 stacks. If I have more cards in hand, if you don't have more items, less than cards in hand, okay, that's fine. Heal up 1. Yeah, let's just go for 1 here.
Hey there.
Boom. Then we go full plate smash, right? This deck is very easy to use resonance. Okay, that's fair. I completely messed up on resonance. That's my bad. I still have space. I still have space for resonance.
No, not me.
Okay, now we go... Oh, I don't have burst anymore. That's a little bit awkward. How many stacks? A 2/4 character to +1/+2. Okay, so we go bullets. Heal 0. Now we deal normal. Yeah, I know to use my Geo Rays. I'm going to use it next turn. Hang on. Cool. Now we go full plate, correct. No, wait. We tune the fast swap. We play this. End first. Here comes Exodia. Here comes Exodia. You've already played bullets, so it doesn't get stacked for the sword. But I haven't played a bullet. I've discarded bullets, but I haven't actually played a bullet, right? Okay, so now we go shields. We go Geo-Resonance, Tune, Burst.
Time to clean up.
I should have played bullet first, honestly, but you played on Sucrose, I think. Maybe 1 damage 6, one dice 6 damage. Why does this feels like Ito all over again? This feels disgusting. But you still skill both on run turn 1 on the bullet. Oh no, okay, my opponent is done. Because I think I just bullet them and then just GG. You know what? This deck is honestly fine. Like, this deck is honestly so much fun. I want to rate this deck a based out of 100. I don't know if I'll get 5-0 with the deck, but I'm gonna try. Just bullet it and poof. Yep, that sounds about correct. Okay, let's go. This hand is actually... This is just a full ramp hand, I think. But yeah, no, while with weapon burst and artifact feels like a raid boss, we love stall. You know what?
I got you,
Honestly,
boss.
completely valid. Why do we have Exodia on turn 1? Also, fun fact for some people, right, is there are redeems on Twitch that you can 1v1 me in a TCG match. I'm pretty sure I still have it. Yeah, you can 1v1 me in TCG. Or you can play stuff like, do my sound alerts work? Or do I need to go and open the panel? Tune this. Okay, I need to go open the panel. Hang on. Open this. Dashboard. Sound alerts. Log in. Cool, opponent's doing a thing. I'm gonna play this and this and this. Oh, that's why. It's because it updates it in terms of service. Cool. Now we play this. We play this. We play this. I probably should have done it on this side, because that's where they're overloading. But it's fine.
Right here.
Okay, cool. Now, you can do stupid stuff like this on Twitch side. I wish I had stuff like this to do on, would it be better to stall maybe? That's what I'm thinking, is maybe just set up the stall a little bit. Doesn't matter if you won't get 5-0 anymore, as there won't be complete loss with no wins. That is something I always put myself at ease back on Castle Gathering. That's fair. That's fair. Also, yeah, I just noticed that the deck doesn't actually have an arcane. Huh. Wait, are my sound alerts... you know what? Just for Navi, when I get the whole Wombo combo. Based. Get sword. We get sword! Put shields here. Surely this fish is Navi a talent, right? This fish is Navi a talent. Surely. Do I play the sword though? No. Hang on.
Watch out.
Kaboom. Sword but no serene, yeah. Okay. Now my sound alerts are not. I'm trying to get my sound alerts to like work while I'm playing a game. This is how you know, right? Like this is how you know like I'm multitasking. Okay, are you gonna work now?
According to the judgment of the
There we go.
Mécanique d'analyse cardinale. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'analyse cardinale. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
What other talent would you get? That's fair. Surely I just swap here, right?
I got you, boss.
If they want to burst, they burst. I ramp up and then I kind of just like Oratrice
Nothing
Mécanique d'analyse cardinale. This is objectively the correct way, I think. I'm gonna end ramp up. Oratrice Mécanique d'analyse cardinale. I also
I'll
can
take
play.
it today.
Kojo might be... Wait, Kojo and a few others maybe is the only ones that can recognize this, but... I don't know how many people in chat play Honkai Star Rail or have seen the trailer. Oh me, oh my, oh me. Starting value 0. Yeah, there's talent. I do.
Watch out! Oh,
The Sparkle trailer is unhinged. I love Speckle. Palamon, did you just... You know what? You know, fair. I love Speckle. Sure. Why didn't you play Claymore? Because it doesn't do damage at the moment, I'm pretty sure. Because I've got no stack, so at the moment it's just dice. Are you saying I know it? Because I'm a... You know what? I didn't even know you were, so... You know, power to you. I guess. Yeah, so the only reason I'm not playing Claymore is just chilly because there's no reason to at current.
fire! Well, with rocks.
We're not saying you're not. I mean, fair.
Let's light it up!
I've even got obscure meme references as sound alerts. I'm gonna tune the second talent. And just smack to get some shields.
No stone unturned.
They're gonna smack here. They're gonna get this. I'm gonna gain a thing. Current stack level 0.
Let's light
I
it
was
up!
gonna play. Let's go. 3 ascension points. Yo, I just swap back here. In all honesty. Because this is going to deal... I can't shrapnel. If I shrapnel, I just lose the dice. Like, I can shrapnel here, but it's going to eat it, so there's no point for me to. So I think I'm just going to play this end. Hold on to cryo. I've got even obscure meme references, like, Oh, no, wait. This isn't even an obscure meme reference. Well, now you still lose the dice? Yeah, I lose the 1 dice. That's fair. I should maybe have played it. I've got Explosion. Or I've got... Oh, I need to take the name of Pokemon Redeem off here, honestly. This is a little bit awkward. Wait, I can get rid of the bond here, right? Surely. I have 0 stack count. This is so awkward. You can one-shot anyone but Lakino. That is true. You know what? This is actually important. I need to one-shot Bennett.
The Spina's on the case.
I legitimately need to one-shot Bennett here.
This is
That was such a
just
good call.
my
Thank you.
luck.
Okay, that wasn't the obscure meme reference. The obscure meme reference is this one. That's the obscure meme reference. I mean, I don't know how many people know Blend S. That's like the anime opening. I don't know how many people know Blend S, sheerly just apart from the opening. Like... You can just kill, yeah, bullets. I think that's what I do. I watched it. Okay, here's a question. The meme is bigger than the Blend S by a lot. That's kind of true. The sword is still at 0 stacks. This is a little bit depressing. Yeah, it's just normal. We can get a burst
What
off
a
here.
dreadful ending.
I don't know anything about it except the opening, but I immediately recognized it by it's gonna recognize what it's gonna be by the name. Okay, that's fair. Shrapnel and skill. I can skill, that is true. What I was gonna say, okay, here's the question, right? Is type 1 in chat if you consider yourself a weeb. Well, weeb maybe not the correct word, but like if you watch a lot of anime. Now one shot Arla, die in hand. Yep. We have here. Oh, we don't even need the die in hand. We can just go like tune the other sword. And we go kaboom. 0. Okay. 1.5. Calamon, we have been watching. We started with 1 anime night a week, right? We started with 1. We are now watching 2. We now have 2 anime nights a week. What are you on? Tentia, are you that much of an anime watcher that you're typing 1 in both chats? I've watched like 20 anime in my life. Okay, that's fair. We beat Arlecchino with the memes. 1 out of 5 refusal to call himself a weeb, but I do watch. That is completely fair. Weeb exposed. I mean, Kojo, I'm pretty sure that your name is a JoJo's reference, right? Like, I could be entirely wrong here. But I've always thought your name is a JoJo's reference. Is this hand just like... Man standing emoji, it's my name? Fair enough.
I got you, boss.
I've been watching anime for 10 years, but I switched to mangas and novels now. Absolutely based. Need to go. We'll check in if you're 5 or not, but some wins are better than none. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Cool Graval. I hope you really do enjoy. Bruh, he did you dirty. Who? So is it Avatar as far as I can tell? Yeah. Skill. And then I just go like boom, boom, boom. Right? Now we go Serene. What do we get from Serene? 2 random artifacts. Serene never disappoints. Serene never disappoints. Let's go. No one saw anything, okay? No one saw anything. Like, this is completely fine. I lost stacks. I am depressed. I messed up big time. It's 1 dice, I guess. It still feels rough. This pretend we didn't have the card in hand, Kappa? Yeah, exactly. There is always a rescue. The rescue is just pretending that you didn't mess up. This is how you do things. Okay, now we play dance floor though. I think I hold this, right?
I will protect you.
Play here. Frame burst does... Okay, you know what? I messed up. I should have played Lotus. Okay, I need to slow down. Wait, my opponent isn't punishing me?
I must leave
My
the
opponent is not punishing me? Huh?
Yoo-hoo!
Okay. Surely I just go...
I got you, boss.
And now we just absorb it?
Getting gear.
Okay, let's go. Badass Militants event card are usually resonance cards? Yeah. I think you can only get resonance cards. I legitimately think you can only get resonance cards off of that one. Okay, Pyro Resonance, I think, is a little bit of a wash. Regional, or you can... Oh, wait, you can get the regionals. Also, no monster for 2. Yeah. I completely forgot that you can get the regional cards. Derp. What does this give? Another random 2 artifacts. And we get another Serene. Let's go.
I will protect you.
I think I'll go here, right? It counts as resonance. Wait, you can get monster cards? Wait, Kojo, what are you telling me? Okay, burst here.
Time to clean up.
They're gonna phosphor freeze and then try and get the chassis, right? It's kind of useless if you can't make reaction. Yeah. And since there's a pyro related reaction, so I have to get this to crystallize. Okay, do I punish? Surely, right? I swap here and then reskill because they can't do anything. Yeah.
I got your boss.
Not like he has to now. Got time? Yeah. It generates elements on regional resonances only, says the wiki. Okay, cool. Thank you, Kanamon. I appreciate you. So I can skill, play another Serene, absorb the damage, and live life. While generating shrapnels for Navia, who's going to just, like, love life. Skill here. Reset this. I think I just tune this one. I think the sword is on 5 or 6 stacks. I kind of do really want to hit the sword. Do we do this like right now, right? What do we think is on the top of our opponent's deck? Surely we just do it right now. Never punished. Never punished. That's beautiful. I'm gonna be real. That's really beautiful. And we get another one. There's the sword. You always rip it, and if it's good pocket, if it's not, then your opponent is gonna be drawing bad cards, so it's not gonna be a win. You know what? That's actually fair, because like you're basically information checking. Add 2 random weapons. Okay. Sword is on 7 stacks. Oh, we are loving life here, aren't we?
I'll take the lead today.
I'm fine taking a Farina burst, yeah. Honestly. Sword with talent card, beautiful. Oh, and the talent costs 0. Oh, let's go. I think we just... Wait, they went for a normal? Okay, so now we go Georesonance. We go Sword. And we go Shrapnel. I don't hold that card if I know they have treasures or something that sort of shuffled the deck. That's fair. I know the weird, like, thing is that you can loop, Where is it? You can loop the card basically to get your opponents to give you like good things. Fire Crush says triggers every elemental res. Oh. That's actually really good. If only there was gamblers would be perfection, it would actually be perfection.
Hey there.
Smash. Okay, another stage, but we don't need it. I think I'm gonna just tune this and go for the burst.
Fire! Well, with rocks.
We hit Exodia. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to do this now because then we're going to draw up because we still have the other one. Yeah, let's go. Double kill. If we had gamblers, I think we just win, right? Unfortunately, she does get frozen now. Like, that's the only mildly unfortunate thing. But then we just swap here, right? And we go for it. We have enough shields that we don't actually care, and they wasted their burst. So now we just have value. The Inazuma card is really good. Inazuma card is insane. Like, Inazuma card, when it got buffed, just, it makes way too much gas. Okay. Sword is still on 7 stacks somehow. Swap here.
I will protect you.
We still have some shields. We still have some shields. This is just after next time you deal 0 damage. Yeah. So I can actually just go for it. 0 cost. Hey, yo. Oh, I forgot to put the weapons hand. This is from Dice Cringe all the time, so Inazuma card is like a blessing to me. I think Inazuma card is probably, like, in the right deck, one of the best cards in the game. Just because it says, well, you have perfect dice. I really love the card.
Commencing cleanup.
I don't know how my opponent wins here. Like, what do we get for weapons? We get useless weapons. I need to play the attention points. I don't think I can actually get through here, right? So I just do another shield strike.
Leave it all to me.
Then I play tenacity because that generates me more long-term value, question mark. Tune tenacity. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, our opponent has scary stuff here, but we do like a 1 damage burst next. Inazuma tenacity. You are correct. Inazuma tenacity. That puts the sword up to 8 stacks. 9 stacks. Oh my. You can also play the... Or Inazuma. Yeah. Maybe tune weapons. The weapon tune is going to be next. Crystallize. I don't know how my opponent gets through this. I'm going to be real honest. Yeah, I'm just going to say no. I think we just kill them. Like, they're fighting an inevitable fight between us just going back to Navia and then just going kaboom. Maybe they have egg? Yeah, that's also true. They could have egg. But I don't think egg saves them. How much? This deals -1. This deals 0. Yeah, I think let's run them down. And then once we run them down, does his own melee sword? He does not have his own melee sword. Heal up. What's their pass timer at? Okay. Time to do a 0 cost normal. Isn't something this is a second... Okay, I was going to say, if that's a second 0 cost normal, then that's... Oh, no. Oh, if they did have their own melee sword, that would be pretty cool. So we're dealing... Yeah. Now we just swap here and kill them. Swap here.
The spin is on the
And we should have generated stacks from this. 10 damage with a skill. That makes sense.
Hey there.
Who needs Mualani when you can just use Navia and go kaboom? Surely, right? You know, if maybe we are gonna get 5-0 with this deck. Maybe this deck just is the 5-0. What do we have after this? We've got Velia's deck after this, which is Velia Freeze. I still have a bit of energy, depending on how these games go. Maybe we'll go, but I'll see. Evelani's playing with the fishes. Navia has the real firepower. This is what I'm talking about. Yo, it's the salty run back.
I got you,
Let's
boss.
go gambling. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang. Imagine with Rosaria 20 damage. Rosaria is the peak of gambling in Genshin. Yeah, this is fine.
Let's get it on.
Go boom boom. Ramp up. Boom boom. Do stuff. You have such a good ramp hand. It is so juicy. So we go. I don't even play this, right? Because the one extra doesn't matter, or do I actually play it just to have them end first and go onto Navia? I do play it. Now we swap here.
I'll take the lead today.
My opponent's gonna swap here. Oh, they're not. Okay, they're just gonna... Okay, no, they are gonna swap. Okay, this is fine. It is the same opponent. Though also if you manage to pull Navia's talent early on, you can play aggressively by starting such a skill with Navia on the second turn. Yeah. That way you kind of just get things going and you just obliterate them. Let's go. Rosario is the CEO of Gacha Games. Anything is 50-50 or everything is 50-50. Yep, that is true. Avenge his loss. Wait, what? Well, we have the Navia talent. So, surely we just go... Georez. That is true. Let's go. All in gaming.
Watch out.
The same guy's back to Avengers lost. Oh, fair. We have bullets. And about 1 billion shields that I don't think our opponent can actually get through. Play this. Yeah, it's the salty run back. It is the salty run back. Well, the sword doesn't do anything now. What do you mean the sword doesn't do anything now? We just absorb hits and then go for it. It's to scare our opponent. That's why you play sword, is you scare your opponent. Because, plus, we may draw Melazine next turn. The sword does something next turn? Yeah, sword does something next turn. They're going to freeze us, which is kind of scary, but not before we actually just deal a metric ton to their face. This is just insult to injury. We love ting rolling. Like, this is just ting rolling right here. I mean, you could have used another skill instead of the sword. I could have. I should have. But I feel like this is way more fun. Okay, so first off we go play a bullet to negate. The sword stack is at 1. Now we go here. I don't play this right now, honestly. Does it actually matter? I don't think so. No, it does. Smash. Hope you win. I mean, we should win this. We got our opponent to tilt last time, so... Let's see if we can run it back and do it again and just make them question their life choices. GRS, dice break points, I guess. Because now I can still swap. And off of that swap, I can still do other things. Like, I'm gonna go here now.
Time to get down to business.
I could have actually GRS'd. I actually forgot about the tenacity in the monolith. But this is fine because now we go like this. Like this. Tune this. And the other sword. Bring up
Let's
stacks.
get it on.
I'm just misplaying all over the place. Don't mind me.
Echo in song.
Yeah. I'm forgetting about Sumeru City. I'm forgetting about Tenacity. Enter. That one was honestly completely on me. I need to not forget my my stuff. Yeah, they go to 4. STL is kind of good. They're healing up, but I don't know how much that actually helps them. We're not drawing the Melazines though, which is kind of depressing. I need to check if they have a fast swap. They do not. But however, we do have the strictly prohibited, which means that, yeah. I'm gonna swap back here.
Despina's on the case.
I can burn a bullet, I guess, but it's not great. I don't really want to do it. Mona. Do we just go for a 5-cost skill here? Surely, right?
Watch out.
Because this only costs 1 and we do 5. Cool. Go up. Because now we can still
Sails
burst.
into destiny.
Burst though. This gives them a ton of stacks here. But I think I'm fine with that, honestly. Swap here, right? Freeze. Yes.
Going under.
Oh my, that dealt a lot more damage than I wanted
I
it.
got your boss.
If they freeze, you just ramp more. Probably the better play, yeah. Now we go... Play this. Play this to soak up the 1 dice. Get crystallized. They freeze here. I swap here. Oh. Wait. Maybe they just die. Maybe they do just legitimately cease. I need to double check their Paris timer. Deal an additional 2 physical damage. For everyone control pressure level. So, Calawan, you'll be able to tell me this, right? If they kill Dia and I swap to Navia, I don't die to the Paris timer, right? Because I don't think they have pressurized. No, they do. Because finalized pressures use 4, deal 2 physical. Oh no, that's fine. How do I swap this? Only because she has shield? Yeah. Do I just troll them? Do I just burst and troll them? What Frimi even does, I quit before he came out. Okay, you know what? That's based. You also waste a bullet and use macrons to heal up Navia? I could. Do I just yeah, let's go.
Gloves off.
There's literally no reason not to. Let's see. How do I go here? By the way, Dia's burst with Overlord Sword is scary. Like, honestly, I will believe it. It seems like it does unholy things.
Shadows of fate.
Swap Navi? No. Wait, do I swap Navi here? Swap Navi. That's the thing, I don't know. I think I just crack this. There's Serene. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do overdraw here, but tune this to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm just gonna ramp up. I guess you would have killed Tremine. That is fair. What are you gonna do, opponent? This is an interesting play. Are you going to summon opponent, just try and heal up? But
May I present?
yeah, they're gonna summon to try and heal up. I think my wrap next turn is maybe just a little bit too much for them to deal with. Because while I don't have geared up Noel.
Am I...
Okay, where are you going, opponent? Where are you going? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, okay. Too late for Farina? It's way too late for Farina. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to skill, go to Navi, and then hit them with Navi. And that maybe kills Frem. Waste a bullet. Lotus Crisps here. Deal enough? Question mark? Because my talent costs 1. Waste a bullet.
The
Swap
state is
over.
on the case.
I'd waste resonance, to be honest. You know, that was probably actually fair. Because I've just reduced my overall damage. But I think this should be fine. Just maybe. Oh, we only deal 3. Probably just a shield. Surely, right? Surely we just go for it. I don't know. Probably not the best play, but... What are the macrons? We still have Noel. And we can go off on Noel. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, I think Dea's skill was 1000% the play there. Yeah, I think I just messed it up. But I can do it here now.
Getting gear.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, partner.
Skill here.
They caught me. Good.
Now we go... Georez. Shield.
I must leave no stone unturned.
They end first. They've got no Hydro app. Let's conserve the 1 dice since it is Omni. I maybe just lose this one. I'm gonna be real. I probably completely misplayed there. Hi, Teresa. How are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see, how do I do this? Oof. Dice of cringe. Do I just theoretically have enough dice that I just do go through here?
Commencing cleanup.
Not bad, what about you? I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright. I'm busy struggling here though. I'm gonna be real. Deal 0? Oh, bruh, how? Think you came before? Sometimes. It says you're the first time, it says you're a first time chat here, so if you did, it was probably a while ago. Seems like, especially considering the fact that you don't have the second sword, can theoretically get Serene off, but it's like 4-point YOLO move. Okay, hang on. Bullets. Did I tune second sword? By the way, today you were in my recommended section. That's actually pretty good to know. Okay, I don't have sword. I did tune it. But now we go smash here. We have burst, and then I don't know what we do from there, but I fumbled this one. I completely fumbled this one. Just win, dude? Surely. Surely. I have the problem now. Oh, wait. Let me not.
As a dutiful maid would.
I think I just get frozen by Fremine. Foolish summer. Is that... Okay, you know what? That's a 10 out of 10 reference right there. What is this one? Add 2 Arcane Legend cards back into your deck. I just lose. Your character looks so calm. Feels like we hearing his inner voice. That's fair. The most used card? Yeah. I mean, I just died to Frem. Wait, my dude looks chill. Wait, why is my dude not talking? Huh? Voice, hello? Hang on, does this fix things? Does this fix things? Reset position. I think it doesn't matter here. Have I not been talking like the entire time? This is awkward. Yeah, it literally doesn't matter what I do here because they just freeze me here and then they just kind of kill me. That is awkward. I'm gonna reboot VC Face in a moment. Why am I not talking? Okay, my model's gonna disappear for a second. Wait, did they fumble? Surely.
Leave it all to me.
Dead reckoning.
Nope, rip me.
But they still need
VC face. Okay, so I fumbled the 5-0. Oh, that one's completely on me. Hello, mouth, move. Okay, there we go. Why was it not working before? Maybe my VC face just completely froze. Question mark. Properties. VC face. Hello. Okay, cool. Now I am here. Let's go. I will have to dim my ring light before I play the next match. It is blinding me. It was either that hang on, let me just do this. It was either that it froze or like it wasn't picking up my mouth moves due to the lighting. Uh, so I'm just gonna concede this one. Um yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just concede this one because like this is not free. This is not free. Like this isn't even close to being free, especially because it's Asuna playing it. Like nah. Nah, you know what? Uh, Running into Roy and Mia played by one of the weeklies players was not on my cards. Mirror match? Ayo. Did I make my model? Yes. But asterisk to that, yes, because I used Vroid to make my model. And then from Vroid, oh, this is actually a really nice hand. Then from Vroid, I basically bought and used a whole bunch of free textures that I could. And I can how glitchy is this? Must be a layering issue. Wait, what's glitchy about it? Question mark? Because it's Vroid. It's the same as a
Delved into
VR chat model. But fair, Asuna does know how to pilot decks better than the average AOC player for sure. Exactly my thing. So I'm like, I am kind of just cooked. Like running into Asuna. Wonder how many times that happens. Oh, that I run into weeklies players in AOC. Like the answer to that question is actually quite a fair amount. Okay, let's go Serene. Play this. Let's copy my opponent's deck. Well, goddamn. Well, goddamn. Wait, my opponent has their Arcane Legend on top of the deck? No, and people resigning to 0 against Royamia? Oh, it happens a lot, honestly. Whenever I try and play, that's literally why I don't play Royamia anymore, is because unless I'm doing MMR, it doesn't really do anything. Who's Asuna? Asuna is one of the weekly players. The weekly EU player. They're considerably good, in my opinion. Your camera is okay to detect, but model layering are not proper, so it's stuck freeze in some frame. Sometimes do mistakes like eyes closed, blue soul, mouth not open when talk. That's just because of my lighting, honestly. I didn't switch my lighting on properly today. Normally, when I'm running the model like properly, it's completely fine, honestly. I'm gonna get chunked on here. Holy. Wait, can I copy my opponent's top 3 cards again? Oh my. I'm gonna stop here.
I will protect you.
I mean, like, that's also when I stop talking, right? Like, well, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I spent a lot of time trying to do it and figure out, like, how it works. Thank you. That sounded like a follower notification. Smash.
Leave it all to me.
Is that a 3rd seed? It is a 3rd seed. Easy 0 cost talent for Navia. Easy 0 cost talent for Navia. I believe that was a follow. Yeah, thank you for the follow, Teresa. I really appreciate it.
Hey there.
Smack. They're generating so many here. Oh no. SCL. I think I'm just gonna heal up here. In first. Just curious why description banners and logo theme are different. Do you work on it? What do you mean? Why my description banners and logo theme are different? On Twitch? Yes, on Twitch. By panels, you mean like where my rules and stuff? So the simplest way that I would have to answer that question is that, like, I wouldn't say I'm working on it. We've hit Slurcy 3 times. You know what? Let's just copy it. And another ST, another weapon fetch, but I don't need it. This is fine. Smash. Get some shields. We literally copied our opponents. Like when my rules and stuff are, those are free. Those are, well, not free. I paid for them, but they are panels that I bought that I found the closest to what my, like actual setup is. I think I go swap
I got
here.
your boss.
Let me just double check these things if you are talking about what I think you're talking about. Let me just double check these things if you are talking about what I think you're talking about. About. I mean, the color scheming isn't that different, but yeah, it was basically things that I had at a different point. That's about the simplest way I can answer it. Is it's things that I had, because I've been making content for 4 years. I haven't been doing YouTube all for 4 of those years. I've been doing YouTube for about a year. I spent the first 2 years of making content almost exclusively streaming on Twitch. So there are some aspects that are just sheerly mishmashed because I don't have the finances to actually replace a lot of those assets or a lot of those things. Like my logo banner on Twitch and YouTube was made by one of my good friends. So like it's just certain stuff. Like also, which overlay do you mean? Like how much stacks are on the sword? Probably a number. Replay this.
Let's get it on.
Probably not enough yet to do some nuke the nukes. I'm hoping my opponent just like kills here, honestly. Okay, not quite. 4, okay.
As you wish.
Try to hire an artist in cheap or in mid quality. Yeah. Overlay, I mean by the border of your screen. I don't have a screen border overlay. I think I just lose this one. I'm gonna be real honest.
As a dutiful maid would.
Artists can be a little bit expensive. That's the thing. Is even cheaper artists are just generally really expensive. Smash. Or rather, you must start killing them with Navia, or else you lose.
Disgrace
Yep.
to the knights.
I legit don't think I beat Navia here. Like, with Wolf's Gravestone and everything else, I don't think I, like, this game is pretty much washed. 119? What do you...
They caught me good.
What do you mean 119? Oh, character health. I'm confused. I was confused by that. My bad, my bad. But you know, I've got artist friends and whatever. It's just that I legitimately don't have the ability. Was kind of too slow to use the talent. Yeah, just a little bit. I think they also just got like Navia
Delve into
on.
destiny.
Like, I think I don't have an out here. I think they just really did get Navia onto a really solid position really, really fast. Should have used it as fast as you got it. Honestly, probably.
Reckoning.
I'm sorry I couldn't take your deck to 5-0. I'm really sorry.
Watch out! No,
Rip.
not me.
I think running into Roy Mia was a little bit unlucky. That's how I play the deck, at least. That's fair. The deck is spicy. Like, either way, the deck is insanely, insanely spicy. See the talent, use it. That's probably the correct way to do it, yeah. So that one was completely up to, like, my fumbles. I might have to take multiple screenshots today, I think. 3-3. Your opponent has a lot of advantages. Fair. So that's 4 decks today. No matter that, I'm glad I saw Noel. Yeah, that's fair. I actually had a lot of fun playing this deck. I think, like, these decks are really just... I think these are, like, meta shifts of decks. This one is trying to do a lot of things, but I think I have skill issue when it comes to this, and I think this, I just fumbled. You spend too much time on anchor characters instead of your main character, to be honest. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, now the real question. Let me look at Velia's deck. Let me look at Velia's deck and see if I think I can go for another hour. Probably. This is the real question: is do I go for another hour? I put one with Noel back in. That's fair. I'm not trying to take like a scrolling screenshot. I don't think I can. I think I'll just have to like take 2 individual screenshots. I'm also cooking a new Yoimiya deck, or rather remaking my first ever deck, because Yoimiya is my favorite character in Genshin, but I couldn't make her deck work. That's fair. One question: what budget you having in mind for your stuff? 0 at the moment. Like, I don't like talking about finances and stuff on stream or about getting assets and things because, like how do I put it? I don't like talking about that kind of stuff because it puts me in an awkward spot to answer on the fly, and it also ends up in a case of like, how do I put this? It ends up feeling like I'm almost being, yeah, it's not the, yeah, like, because what I make on streaming is pretty much what I can put into streaming. Like, it tends to, when you talk about like models and assets and things like that, like how much you're actively spending on stream to make it run, you're kind of shifting the point away from a fun space that people can be in, and you're almost making it too real. Like, I don't like talking about the finances. Like, the real part of it is that what I don't make, like what I make from streaming will go back into streaming. That's how it works. That's how it's going to keep working, is I will take a bulk portion of that, like, there, and I will put it into stream. But at the moment, like, whatever I don't make on stream, I don't have the funds because of that to actually put things back in. Like, unfortunately, streaming and content creation is my full-time thing. So yeah, that's that's about what I will say, and that's where I'm about to close it. So please don't bring up any more like budget stuff and asset stuff and whatever. Because at the moment, I'm thinking you're also trying to slowly and sort of like gradually push your things onto me. And that's the thing that a lot of streamers have to deal with, is people trying to constantly just push assets and art like onto them. So, and see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And there we go. You came in here, you followed, you tried to go, and you immediately started talking about the model. Like, let me open my Twitch. It's bad manners on any streamer to show up in their chat and try and start selling them things. Like, I'm gonna just ban you. I'm sorry. And yeah. There we go. Sorry about that, everyone. I haven't had to deal with somebody being... Yeah, that's fine. I was considering maybe going for another hour, but yeah. I'm gonna find someone to raid. I've had the energy for another hour, maybe half an hour, I guess, but like, yeah, I'm just gonna find someone to raid on and go like have a proper dinner or whatever. Thank you everyone for joining me. I really appreciate you all hanging out tonight. I'm sorry I could only get 4 decks again. There's 2 decks for next time. There's Velia's deck and then Florida Man's deck. They're both there. I'll try and get more decks for next time, or you can even submit other decks. Once I've finished with the main list, if you have multiple decks you want to submit, then honestly feel free to. Like, your deck was honestly a lot of fun. Let's see who is there that I can raid. Oh, I know who I'm gonna raid. I know exactly who I'm gonna raid because I have literally never gotten to raid this person. Okay, let me handle things. I'm gonna start a raid on Twitch side. I'm gonna post the link in the YouTube chat because unfortunately I don't know how to do proper raids, but we're all heading over there. I'm gonna raid DV because I never get to raid this person. Here's the raid message if you're subbed. Here's the raid message if you're not subbed. I will give the non-subbed version. So sub by subbed I mean on Twitch side, because I've got emotes on Twitch side. I don't have emotes on this side. So if you can go into that chat, then I would really appreciate it. I'll see you all in the Discord. We'll be running anime community night tomorrow. And yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I will see you all, well, next time.
I need it flat. It does a way to make it flat.